went so far and so fast that pretty soon I was all by myself, which was a bad thing.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, it's me, Jimmy D, and welcome to Knights of the Geek. Well, it's no Knights of the Geek anymore. It's just Knights. We've rebranded, renamed. Welcome back. Yes, we are just the Knights now. So, welcome in. Welcome in. Kirby, Papyrus, Dalton, welcome, 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 welcome. So, sorry we are late as fuck. We've had a little issues. And while I was finishing the intro that you just saw, you should. You're in it. You are in it. You haven't watched since 300 subs. It's okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. You have missed a shit ton. Doubled. We almost at 900. There we go. Wait, did I not change that? Oh, I did not change that. Okay. Okay, hold up. Nobody can hear y'all. Hold up. They're not muted. I don't know why they're not coming through. Give me one short second. I gotta exit out my stream in order to unmute them. This is bad. I'll be right back. Please hold while I perform these technical difficulties.
Fast.
Alright, we're back. Hold up. Intro. Playing.
I went so far and so fast that pretty soon I was all by myself, which was a bad thing.
Okay, we're here. Wait, no, it changed. Oh god, Cody's been cut out. Oh god.
You're having a seizure.
Yes, just slightly. Hold up. Oh god. Oh dear lord.
Everything's fine.
Oh dear lord.
Everything's fine.
It's not fine. It's not fine.
No, I'm parroting the house on fire, the dog. Everything's fine. That's what happens when you start late. Everything.
There we go. Okay, for some reason I hit the wrong one. Why is that here? Okay, this is episode 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Take 12. Take 498.
Technical difficulties. I've not had a stream like this we've not had a stream like this in basically forever.
Since 200 subs.
Oh, yeah, because...
Did this not long ago? Oh, that was recording the video.
Yeah, we recorded a video, and I made a new setup just for Night's podcast. That's where I fucked up.
You done fucked up, Elron.
I'm just gonna eat my pizza in peace.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
You done fucked up, Aaron. Get your ass down to Oshak Hennessy's office right now.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, my chair won't slide out of the camera enough. Oh, shit. Did you just do an eye roll, John? I think I...
Come for the mediocre. Come for the mediocre Jimmy D31. Come for the mediocre gameplay. Stay for the cringe.
Wait, this isn't cringe. This is just us being stupid.
No, this is just you being stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta eat my pee. Oh, the stream. I can't put my chair good enough. Oh, no.
I do not sound like
Here
that.
comes the crazy string.
I'm giving him 2 minutes. He's going to be wrapped around in cords. I can't move.
It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay now. We'll have this fixed and all for episode 2.
Oh, it's fucking great. I'm giving him 2 minutes. It's going to be wrapped around in cords.
John, well, okay, so Joe pointed out, John, you're close as hell to a camera. Like, it's just your head.
It's not on what I can see. I don't know how you have it set up.
Yeah, here's the thing. When you tell us all this, you automatically assume that we can see all of this. You're like, you're too close. You're doing this. Your stream intro's playing. Boy, we can't see shit.
Cody, raise your torso a little bit. What in the goddamn is that?
Why are you wearing a Force Awakens shirt?
Because 1, it was $5. 2, I got it when the movie first came out.
And you still paid $5?
I forgive that because you didn't know at the time. Oh shit!
No, here's the thing. I, like everybody else, built into the hype. Okay, so
you're the only one of the 3 of us who bought merchandise during the hype.
yes, and it was on clearance for $5.
Just like my No Man's Sky that I got.
Exactly. So, no matter how I feel about the property, I like a bargain. So
no.
I'd buy that for $1.
Exactly.
Nobody gonna comment on my Ray.
We can't see you.
See you for the 12th time.
Yeah, but I have it. Nicole, welcome in. Welcome.
No, we don't. You don't know anything.
I got it. It's
no. It could be worse. It could be a Last Jedi shirt. Okay.
It's a Last Jedi Ray painting.
Okay. Get out. Get the fuck out.
I got the Luke one to match.
Okay. Here's the thing. I need to rewatch The Last Jedi because
no, God, no! I did, and it was a mistake.
No. No, you don't.
It was such a mistake.
It didn't happen.
It was such a mistake.
Because to my initial knowledge,
you were wrong.
Hate it, and I didn't think it was that bad. Now, going back to a second viewing, my initial opinion can change.
It's pretty bad, man.
It's on Netflix, so I might actually watch it after this before I pass.
That's what my parents. We didn't. That's the first time my dad and I usually go see movies together. First time we didn't go out to see a Star Wars movie together. I actually saw it first with like a friend, and I was like, oh no. And so I never. So my parents saw it on Netflix for the first time, like a couple of weeks ago, actually, and they were like, "Good Lord, what the hell?" They called me in and it was like, "Explain."
Oh, come on, man! You didn't like Murderous Intention, Luke Skywalker.
Joe, no, it's not that one. I have 3 Last Jedi paintings. One's a badass one of Kylo Ren.
No, you can't use the word badass and Kylo Ren.
I like Kylo Ren. I actually like his character. He's my favorite part of the movies, if I'm being frank.
I like Kylo Ren, but you can't put in the same word, but you can't put badass in front of it.
It's literally him kneeling down with the lightsaber lit up, and like with 2 of the red troopers beside him, and like it's glowing red, and it's got like the fade image of Snork behind him.
Snork, brother of Snoke. he's on.
Oh man, no, I don't know who is better. I don't know who is better than the Last Jedi, him or Captain Phantasma.
Oh dear Lord!
Fucking useless.
No, it wasn't useless because we got the greatest John Boyega one-liner ever.
I don't remember what it was.
What was
Chrome
it?
Dome.
Huh?
Hey, Chrome Dome.
Oh.
Yeah. You forget it. They had John Boyega. Serious as it wasn't a joke. It was meant to be a serious fucking tough guy, badass. hey, Chrome Dome. And then...
Oh, geez, Papyrus.
I'm sorry. People are igniting fireworks outside on, what, the 18th of August.
America! Fuck yeah!
Every day is the 4th of July.
Joe says...
Oh my god, shut up.
Joe says every time other John gets close to the camera, I feel like he's coming at me.
Hi, Joe. It's good to see you. Would you like to be my friend?
Okay, that's way too fucking close, even for my standards. Let's back the fuck up. So far,
you just read. John just gets really, really close, just restarting dialogue for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Won't you be my neighbor?
No. No, can we move?
No.
Can we move?
Why did you have to put those words into his mouth, Cody?
Alright, so did anyone see Mission Impossible other than me? The newest one?
Not
I
yet,
was going to today, but plans got canceled.
I wanted to, but my mom and dad wanted to see the Meg. Which, it wasn't that bad.
Yes, John saw the movie to where John saw the movie to where Jason Statham fought a giant ass shark.
I actually didn't see Meg, and it actually doesn't bother me that much because it seemed like it was self-aware in what it was doing. But I just who was it? Oh, my friend of mine's family also were like went to see the new Jurassic Park. Unironically, like they never go to movies, and apparently when they do, they go watch trash. And
I tried to convince my parents to go see Christopher Robin instead at last second. They wouldn't even go for that. And I would rather seen
I don't want to be rude to your parents, John, but they are the reason these shitty movies keep being made.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And everyone liked them.
I mean, my mom bought Melissa McCarthy's Life of the Party movie.
I haven't. My sister bought.
Burn it.
I watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I do like me some Melissa McCarthy. It wasn't that bad.
My sister bought and likes the new Ghostbusters movie and the Emoji movie.
Okay, the Ghostbuster movie, I can say, okay, sure, why not? But the Emoji movie, there's no going back. Nope.
You didn't like Sir Patrick Stewart as the shit emoji. That's right. Captain Picard is your shit emoji.
Your shirt I did not make. Because I forgot.
That thing you really wanted, I forgot. It's not important to me.
No, it's not that. I just completely forgot. Other John is being seen through a microscope, and Cody is being seen from space. Because they say, Cody, you're far away from the camera, and John's too close.
I'm sitting. I'm pretty far from the camera.
Yeah. Can you tilt it down a notch?
Huh?
Can you tilt it down a notch? That might help. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It was too much of your just face.
We can actually see this thing called a neck. It's not just a floating head.
Gaming Mushroom, welcome in. How you doing?
So, I've been meaning to ask, is there a point to all this?
I mean, I thought we were getting on some kind of rant about Star Wars.
I was going to talk about Mission Impossible, but you guys have never seen it, so I can't talk about that.
So we're ranting on Star Wars. Well, okay, so Star Wars, we know Solo sucked.
My mom wants to buy Solo.
They're making a Boba Fett movie.
No, they're not. They tabled that.
Yeah,
every movie that's not the mainline episodes, they tabled after Solo underperformed.
Good. I mean, I want to see a Ben Kenobi movie because I like General Kenobi. I think you have a lot you can do with Kenobi.
I agree. I just find it strange that you refer to him first as Ben, then by General, and never once by Obi-Wan.
No. The memes take me.
Wrong.
The memes take me.
And this is where Cody's internet took a shit.
Yeah. It's not that bad for me. Okay, maybe a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a minute. Give it a fun. fucking minute.
It's fine. We can still hear you.
We can hear you. Your body just doesn't move your words. It's like a
It's
bad
the
Japanese
weird, like,
movie.
pop locking thing.
It's like a bad Japanese movie. Joe wants to know, did y'all watch the new Clone Wars trailer?
Yes.
If it's the initial reveal trailer, yes. I haven't watched any other ones.
If there's any other ones, I haven't.
But I need to see the original series.
I liked Clone Wars, but not. I haven't seen all of it, and I don't really intend to.
I just want to see the Darth Maul shit, honestly.
I'm done with Star Wars, if I'm being frank. The Last Jedi kind of killed it for me, and I really don't care. I mean, I'll probably watch the next one whenever that comes out, but it's just more like maybe, I don't even know. I almost didn't even see Last Jedi.
This is kind of on track with Knights. Every fandom we were a part of that we rooted the original Knights in, we basically kicked to the curb.
But what was that? So,
CW verse.
The CW verse, yes.
Yes.
Star Wars.
I've never been a huge fan of Star Wars.
Here's the thing. No, I'm not. Yes, I am not a huge fan as I was, but I haven't kicked it. Okay.
But you get what I'm saying. Like
no, but that's not just
like when you say kick. When you say kick something is okay. I'm officially fucking done with it. You know. Like the CW verse, I kind of am at that point.
That's
Star Wars, no.
That's just an extension of everything going on now, and it sucks because I can see it myself. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, Star Trek has been
DC
ruined.
movies.
DC movies haven't been good, and they're moving forward trying to fix it with worse decisions, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Star Trek has been, and I don't think any of you guys. Cody, do you watch Star Trek at all or no?
I do.
I watch it occasionally.
Star Trek for me has been ruined with Discovery and what? Huh?
Why has Star Trek been ruined?
CBS
with Discovery, because the people running CBS who are making these new Star Trek series,
they don't know what to do.
No, they have no. It's not the opposite. They have, and I know this because there were some insider leaks. Mm-hmm. They have actual contempt for the original Star Trek series, and with Discovery especially, the intention was to make it newer and sexier and toss out all the old stuff that made Star Trek Star Trek. They actively dislike the old one, unless they're selling merchandise, which makes them a lot of money. And so they kind of
thought Frozen. I'll call right back.
I haven't seen any merchandise for Discovery.
That's because it's not selling. That's the thing. The only merchandise that sells is from what's called the Prime timeline. So all the original series, Next Gen, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, that's the only merchandise that sells. Everything else from like the Kelvin timeline, as it's called, so like the new movies or anything from Discovery, doesn't sell. Nobody wants them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I agree. I haven't seen any merch either.
Because the new Star Trek stuff doesn't sell, and that's why they're backpedaling. That's the only reason this Picard series is going to happen, supposedly. Is because the CBS guys went, oh shit, we need to bring back the thing that people liked. Because we should.
Good luck there.
Yeah, I think myself over a little bit.
It's an awful idea, but
that way me and John are kind of splitting the screen in half.
Good luck
there.
Now
Cody's back. Great. After I'd already.
Jesus H. Christ.
But that's just, and the same thing, I have a lot of video game series, I feel the same way. It's just everything now has been run into the ground, I feel like, that other stuff that I liked. Which is sad. Really sad.
Well, it's what happens when you have this thing called taste.
But it's because all content creators, it seems like at every genre and every medium now, are just milking the shit out of old stuff.
Yeah.
Of older franchises.
You heard. Okay, so.
Okay, John's like, my computer just split in fucking half.
So I don't. Alf is on my bed. But they're rebooting Alf.
Okay. Elf?
Alf.
Will Ferrell?
No, Alf.
Oh.
As in the 80s alien puppet show. What the fuck? Okay.
Don't they understand? This is a huge mistake because you can only milk so much before there's nothing to milk anymore, especially from the 80s. But I'm sorry, those people are annoying. But then the problem is that eventually you're going to get to a point where you've milked everything. And it's like, okay, now what can we milk? Well, nothing, because you spent the last 2 decades adapting shit from the 80s, so you never came up with anything new. So now there's nothing else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I love Alf. My grandpa adored Alf. He had Alf, a stuffed animal of Alf that talked, ride with him in the truck in the 80s to the 90s. And then he gave it to me, and me and him would watch Alf when it was on reruns. So I have a special place in my childhood for Alf. But I don't want to see it rebooted because it did 4 seasons in a TV movie.
Yeah.
That's all it needs.
Well, I mean, but see, that's the thing also with these other things, like, just talking about Star Trek. I don't want to see a Picard series, and they announced another one that I forgot what it was. I don't want to see that. And in DC, if I'm being completely frank, I don't want to see a Gotham City Vixens movie.
No.
I don't care. It's just...
Ain't nobody wants to see that.
No, nobody wants to see that. It's just... And it's just frustrating, because everything I like is being ruined. And then, of course, you say that, and of course, you get all this backlash. Like, oh, you think your childhood's being ruined, or you're such a crybaby, or whatever. It's just like, no, I just would like...
No, it's not that my childhood's being ruined. It's just that when it comes to these types of shows, one, you have your own personal taste and feelings on how these characters should be done. And two, I'm tired of, because something's popular, we gotta milk the fuck out of it.
Okay, Alf is not popular. They just rebooted it.
But this is but for example, in more recent times, one of my favorite movies in the last 10 years, so relatively newer, was Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that movie. The second one is awful. It bothers that one thing from a little while ago that I really liked that's new, and they ran into the ground in the second one. I'm just like, come on.
I mean, it's kind of like, well, I mean, it's in a way like the CW shows. Like, we like them, and then they're like, oh, you like this part of this season? Let's add more of that. And
so uncreative and so annoying.
Nope.
And in the video game sphere, for me, for example, one of my favorite video game franchise is Halo, which you asked for, by the way, and I don't know why. The Halo 5, the most recent one.
It was in the intro.
Oh, is it? Okay. Halo 5 is awful. They shit the bed with it. And now they're backpedaling with Halo Infinite. That's another story. But it's just, I just want to stop ruining my things that I love.
Cody, you can just stay audio. That's fine.
Yeah. It's not just me. It's that it's John for the most part. It's like
why are you gonna blame John? John perfectly fine.
No, it's not John. It's Skype. You'll zoom in super close to his forehead, and then it'll chop it up in half, and half of it will be blue, and then half of it will be white.
Does your Skype have murderous intent?
I think Cody has murderous intent.
Oh murderous intentively.
So you heard that Battlefield 5's pre-orders are down?
Yes, I have.
I don't think it's as big as a deal as a lot of people are saying, but I think
Battlefield has always been one of those games. It's longevity for Battlefield. Battlefield.
Well, it hasn't always been popular though.
Speaking of games, did you see that Spyro got pushed back to November?
Who?
Spyro.
Spiral? You mean
Spyro?
Spyro, the little purple dragon?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't care about Spyro.
Yeah, at this point, I don't care either.
I never played a Spyro game, so I don't.
I neither.
Okay. It seems to be working now.
Oh, great.
Every
time I fix my webcam for the new image, Cody just pops his fucking face up in here, and I gotta reset the bitch.
Hello.
Hello. It's like I casting the blink spell. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye.
But,
you laugh, but it'd be funny if your screen just cut off. Did it just happen?
My Skype is cursed. I've come to the realization that my Skype is cursed.
Do what he wants. Just leave it, John.
Okay.
Yeah. My Skype's cursed. It just hates me. I insulted an ancient demon, I guess.
Demon sitting down in hell with a newspaper. Just, that bitch! Your Skype is ruined. Anyway, so the BF5 thing, like I think it's obviously not that big of a deal, but I think it does show a little reflection that I think a lot of gamers are not happy with this newer direction.
It'll still sell like fucking crazy though.
It definitely. Again, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think sales are going to be. It's going to be noticeable to the point where people will maybe like turn their heads, but not enough to really do any damage.
Battlefield is at this point to where if you're going to buy it, you're going to fucking buy it. You know, it's like, pre-orders are down, so
it's just frustrating that DICE keeps shooting themselves in the foot.
Well, partially because the last one was partially because of EA and partially because of them.
Kat says I had a Spyro toy for a while there, but at the time I didn't know who he was. Kirby says I didn't play Spyro games, but I did play Skylanders until, like he said, they milked it until there was nothing left. And Joe says he'll care more about Spyro when they put it on the Switch.
That's true. They need to put more games on the Switch.
They will. They will.
I had a
lot of games on there.
I had a Spyro stuffed animal. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was Barney's cousin. It was purple and yellow.
I think I still have a Barney pillowcase from when I was like 5. I don't know where it is though.
I got Barney.
What the fuck is it with you guys and Barney?
Hey, you shut your mouth. Fucking Barney's my fucking friend.
Fucking
that's so sad because I just pictured John on a lunch date with like a Barney stuffed animal.
You shut your mouth.
Friend.
I'm surprised. Funny thing with the Switch is, I'm surprised that like none of the.
You
like,
shut your mouth, Barney, right here.
We can't see it for the left. Oh fuck it, I'm done.
But everybody else can see it.
That's fine. Whatever. Let him do his thing. I was on the Switch.
We'll be the 1%.
I was on the Switch the other day because I hadn't used it in a while. Last time I played it was Fallout Shelter, and I got bored with that.
I did too.
So anyway, I turned it on, so I was just browsing the store, and I was like, oh, you know what? Let me download some. Maybe I can download some Pokemon games. There are no Pokemon games on the Switch. I don't know why. That seems like a no-brainer. I think you can only get them on the 3DS, and even then you can't get all of them. And I don't understand what Nintendo's doing. Huh?
It's fucking Nintendo.
Yeah, it's Nintendo. They're in their own world. They're doing their own thing.
They think they in this magic bubble. Well, look, the way I see it, Nintendo thinks they're hot shit on a silver platter.
Here's the thing: Nintendo's thought about like that for years.
But the thing is, they kind of are. Is that like, it doesn't matter if you're PlayStation, Xbox, PC, or none of the above, or all of the above. Everybody likes Nintendo.
Yeah.
They transcend that.
Like,
so
here's the thing: we could go on a 30-minute shit tirade about how bad of a fucking company is, but then they would release a game like Breath of the Wild or Odyssey, and it's just, oh my god, this shit's fucking amazing. You gotta buy their system for that, man.
It's I don't know. It's a good and a bad.
You did say, Cody, you're gonna have to buy a Switch just to get.
Oh, I'm buying
Smash.
a Switch. I'm setting on buying a Switch just to get Smash.
I've only ever played Smash a couple of times, and I've never owned it, and I really don't care, and I'm getting so tired of everyone talking about it.
I do like the Smash memes, though.
Yeah, they're good. They're pretty good.
They're good. They're good memes. They're good memes.
Good memes.
Everybody freaking out about the death of Luigi, but no one cared about the death of Mario. What the hell, people?
Nobody gives a shit about Mario.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about Mario?
No one gave a shit about Luigi up until, like, 5 years ago.
That's okay, but that's a long time ago. But like, Luigi's great. We pity him.
I like Luigi.
Why?
No, you're the bad guy. Fuck you, Cody.
No, I want to like him. No, you cannot. You have to not like him.
You know what I have figured out over the course of this podcast? One, that I suck at trying anything new. Yes. Two, Cody's the villain in this fucking situation here. First, he wears the fucking Force Awakens shirt that he bought on purpose.
And And the worst part is he exists. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, with sound logic like that, what else am I to do? I guess I'm gonna go pack up my evil lair and go kidnap another princess. Damn you, mermaid man and barnacle boy! I'm going somewhere else.
His evil lair would look like. I don't know why, but I think of him walking into an empty closet with a single banana sitting on it. So it's just like, well, shit. I guess I gotta pack up my evil lair, and then he leaves.
Lair is spelt wrong. It says evil liar.
Or lair. Lair.
My evil lair is like onions.
Couple banana peels, an apple core. Like, I don't know why.
And one manga book.
Yep.
And in his manga collection.
Did you sell any, Cody?
I got rid of all my One Piece.
Damn.
How much did you make?
20.
Only?
Only 20. First of all, the guy only wanted to pay 15 for it. I was like, no, fuck you.
Can sell those online for a decent amount of money.
I can, but I don't. It's too much. One is too much of an effort. Two, it costs too much in shipping and handling.
Yeah, but like for example, my Rosario Vampire, I paid basically $5 for they're used, but $5.
Why do you got to pay for shipping and handling? Sell that shit on eBay, and the person pays shipping and handling.
Yeah, but he has to physically do it.
Yeah, but no, all you have to do is print out the label after the person has purchased and just tape it onto the envelope. I've sold shit on eBay. Don't question me.
No one fucking goes on eBay.
Everybody still goes on eBay. What you talking about?
I bought a card on eBay last time. It was a magic card. This is the last time I used eBay, and I think I returned it because I was pretty sure it was fake, but and I haven't used it since.
Everybody goes on Amazon, and it's more likely to actually people to buy and sell shit on Amazon. And if you do that, yeah, if you do that, you have to pay for shipping and handling once people buy it.
Kirby, so, I saw that chat message.
I'm like, if he wanted to, I gotta put it all in a fucking trash bag, load it up to his car, and he's like, "Fuck, give me $20 right now."
Wait, he bought the shit, but made you ship and handle it to his car?
No, I put it in a trash bag. He carried it to his own car.
A trash bag? You put all your books in a trash bag?
That's what I carried it down to the yard sale.
Well, no wonder he only wanted to pay $15. They were in a trash bag.
He probably didn't even know what they were. He gets home like, what the fuck is this shit?
I was buying a trash bag.
Okay, for one, they weren't in a trash bag. I transported them in there. I actually loaded them onto a fucking table, and he actually looked through half of them.
How many?
And he wanted to make sure I had a complete set, which I did.
Believe
it or not, I have actually sold.
Did he have a monocle and a top hat? Do you have the complete set of the One Piece?
I don't, because the complete fucking set is like 78 volumes, but I'm like, fuck that.
And it's still running, isn't it? You can't even have a complete set.
Yes. I have like half, which is like 50. So
you sold 50 books for $20.
I didn't sell 50. I sold over 30.
Kirby says this summer at a yard sale he got a Nintendo 64 and 15 games and 2 controllers for $2.
So if you'd sold if you had sold all of those manga for about $5 like I bought mine, you would have made $150.
Yeah.
I know that, but they nobody going willing to pay $150 at a fucking yard sale.
Then don't sell it at, you know what? We're done with this conversation. Moving on to the next topic.
That's whatever. I understand where you're coming from. Okay?
John, I tried to talk him about that last night. Because I was like, you could easily make $200.
Yes, I could have, but then shipping and handling.
The shipping and the handle.
Yeah, because it's not by a set; it's each fucking volume.
Yeah, you just stick that shit in a yellow envelopes and ship it like drugs.
Anyway.
Yeah, we said anyway about 5 minutes ago.
Whatever. It's done. It's gone. I have more room to buy other shit.
Okay, fine.
But only $20 to use.
I actually made more money than just $20.
Alright,
I also sold my kidney.
I had to cut it out myself.
On the spot. He walked up, slammed the cash on the table, was like, kidney. I was like, got you, fam.
I put it in a trash bag.
With the one piece, and the one piece is covered in like blood and juices in his kidney.
Woo! Thing is though, Cody, the guy asked for his kidney and he thought he was talking about the one pieces.
Oh boy.
Oh man, it's fun to shit on the villain.
I mean, you are the villain.
Yeah.
What else? I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was.
So, John, what games are you planning on getting from now till December?
Fallout 76. I'm kidding. I know. I had to say it just to get that
The
reaction.
funny thing with that is that it seems like Fallout in Miami is actually becoming more popular than 76.
I know.
It is.
I know. And Bethesda's actually cool. Like, this is why I love Bethesda as a company. They're kind of okay with mods like that.
As long as you don't use any of their... So that was that... What was it? I think it was Fallout 3 in Fallout 4 that was being developed, but they cut that because they were using the original audio dialogue, but that's owned by Bethesda. But Miami's not doing that. The thing is, I don't know if I don't have Fallout 4 on PC, so I can only play it if they put it up on the Xbox mod marketplace, and that I don't know if they will. But anyway, so I don't know about 76. Spider-Man, definitely.
Yes.
I'll probably still get Battlefield, but I'm worried about that.
No, what console you gonna get it on? That's a question.
I'm out of this one.
I'll probably get it on PlayStation first. The only person who I'd play it with on Xbox is in Okinawa right now. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's in Okinawa right now. Thing is, he has an Xbox, but we just haven't played very often, so I'm assuming... I don't know. I don't know. I may have to buy it again on Xbox.
Okay.
Are you getting Red Dead?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know when Red Dead comes out, but yeah.
2 weeks after Battlefield.
Yep. November.
No,
I'll probably
October.
Yeah, I'll probably get Red Dead.
Oh, October. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot Fallout's the one that comes out in November.
Yep. And Pokemon.
Oh.
So, well, wait. When's Pokemon?
November.
November. Okay, that's the Go Pokemon.
Yeah,
Let's go Pikachu. Let's go Eevee.
I wasn't gonna get
Let's
it,
go Pikachu.
but I am like starving for a new Pokemon.
Exactly.
I need something.
I need my Hitman.
At this point, like, I'm starving so bad for a Pokemon game. I saw a Pokemon Go trailer on TV, and I thought about downloading it for a moment.
Yesterday, I was thinking, like, because I used to have a Pokemon Go, and then I deleted it.
Yeah, same.
And so I occasionally will get an email like, "Hey, if you join now, you get you get some free like currency." I forgot what the hell he had, but
yeah.
Get some free stuff. And I was like, maybe only because I know you can link it with Go Pikachu or Go Eevee. But I withdrew. I actually downloaded Hearthstone today. Actually.
Oh, nice.
Hearthstone's fun. It's overly fucking complicated to get into, but it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a less complicated Magic the Gathering ripoff. Whatever.
I don't play Magic. That's so.
Oh, okay. Well,
So yeah. Okay.
Kirby says, shows up to school. The teacher says, "What did you do this summer?" Student pulls out a kidney in a trash bag and said, "I bought a third grader's kidney."
Yeah, a kidney and a bag of manga. It's just like...
I'm still waiting for that Gen 4 remake.
I don't think
that's happening, dude.
If it will, it's gonna. If they do it, it'll be after whatever the next main line.
Well, I know that the Generation 8 is coming. Okay, I'm excited for Generation 8, but I'm also kind of excited for Generation 4 because the remake. Because Generation 4 is my second favorite generation.
I need it, man. Give it to me.
But I am excited for Generation 8. It's gonna be weird because I wonder if they're going back to gyms or they're gonna try something new.
Have we really been only streaming for 38 minutes?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I feel like I've been sitting here for 2 hours.
Are they gonna go back to gyms, or are they gonna stick with something new like they did with Island Trials?
I think they'll go back to gyms.
Yeah. Because the Island Trials,
at least I hope they do. I really like the Island Trials.
I did too.
But I prefer
it was a cool kind of fun experiment that paid off.
But you could. There's no reason you can't kind of do a mix or do something else new or a mix of the two. You know, have different things. Maybe even give you the choice for the first time, because the games have always been. In the Pokemon universe, like the television shows, you don't have to do the gym challenge and do all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in the games, you kind of always do have to.
You have to just even the most expansive one was the Hoenn region because you could do the contest run.
Yeah.
But you still had to do the gyms. So
maybe they could do it to where make it really more like an RPG where my character is either maybe I want to make a what are they called? Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Or I can make a Pokemon, somebody does the contests like that, the beauty pageants, or some third or fourth thing that they could come up with.
Or the trials.
The trials, something like that.
So you could have 3 different runs you could do.
Exactly. You don't have to be a gym trainer. Or you could do a bunch differently, but then you wouldn't. You'd be better at some than you would others. But that would be
or you could also more like an RPG because you brought them to mind. You kind of expand it onto you got all 8 badges. So you say you go the gym route, got all 8 badges. You can go to the league, or you can apply to be like a gym leader, kind of like Blue did.
Yeah.
I think don't you have to beat the league before you can become a gym?
You have to. I'm pretty sure you have to beat the league.
Maybe I don't know. But yeah, that'd be fun. Although I don't know how they do that on a single player game.
Yeah.
Unless you just have that could get bored because you'll probably have a bunch of endless NPCs come challenge you and that'd just be boring.
Yeah.
But no, that could be interesting. And then if they do it that way, then so instead, because usually if you have to beat a gym in a certain city before the next path will open up and you can move forward. But if they have the alternate versions, that probably wouldn't make sense. So it could be more like a true RPG where the whole region is open to you. But you can try to go. But if you go into this territory with a level 5 Pokemon, they're level 40. You're fucked.
Oh my God.
Or you could do like what Johto did, to where Johto, once you got to Ecruteak City and you beat Morty, you could go over to Olivine City and then go down to Cinnawood City and find Chuck and Jasmine. Or you could go over to Mahogany Town, fight the Rocket Base, and it'll be hard as fuck, but you could battle Price.
More choices.
You eventually get all 8 badges, but you can do them in a set amount of order.
Yeah.
But it would be, something more choice. I don't know if they'll be able. I'm hoping that they're taking this time that they're developing it to make it more expansive and more like the things that we're talking about.
Because once you opened up Island Trials, going back to just the normal 8 straight path gym.
It could be open to a lot more things because I think that the basic engine of what it's going to look like. I think the next mainline Pokemon game is going to look like Go Pikachu, Go Eevee.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to look like that. But if that's the case, then you pretty much have the engine done.
Yep.
You just got to make the game.
Yeah. So I think that gives them more,
Kirby says Pokemon makes a game where you can be a Pokemon trainer or you can be a civilian and have the choice of being the player's mom.
Okay, that would be boring as hell.
Fuck yeah.
But that's one thing that the Pokemon game's never done, by the way, is being able to actually have a relationship, because they always tease like your character has like a romantic interest, but then you can never go anywhere. But that's another thing too. You're always like chronically 10. What if you have a game where you play it long enough and you grow up? I don't know.
Or you could be like, say you're a champion, so you become the champion. You could be like Steven or Cynthia, to where you're the champion, but you're also like a meteor. You study like rocks, or you study ancient texts. You know, you make it an RPG to where you're this ultimate badass trainer, but you can also have like a side kind of like genre of things to do in the world. You know,
I would say that most badass
ranger.
They can't do this. They won't do this. But I would say it would be like, can you imagine if they came out with whatever the next mainline thing is for the Switch, the Pokemon game for the Switch is, and they released the trailer, and it's the same like graphics and stuff as Go Pikachu, Go Eevee, like I talked about, but it's a new region plus every other region.
You'd shit yourself.
No, that's
not even a new region. Maybe just every other region.
Like that's just it. It's never going to happen. People have been wanting that for years. Everybody wants the game to where because they're a mass.
Nintendo does what the audience wants them to do.
I know, I mean, like because there's been multiple maps. People have mapped it out about how the region is basically one big giant thing, and there's like we want the game to where you can go to all of these fucking regions.
But that also lends itself to again like RPG elements. These Pokemon games have never really been able to fully realize long form storytelling. Bad guys, or that you have to like. They have to fight over multiple regions, and like I just said, your character actually physically growing up, and he's not chronically 10 forever.
Like it's the complex and storyality of like Pokemon ROM hacks, but with the actual manpower of a legitimate Nintendo game or RPG.
If they did that for the Switch, like everyone would melt. Although the only problem with that then is. How do you raise the bar after that?
You don't. You fucking don't. I think, here's my whole thing. I think whenever Pokemon ends, that might be the final game. It's just, all right, everyone's been asking for it. We probably won't make another Pokemon game, so fuck it. Here's everything.
Joe says, you are the champion in Gen 7. And that game would be $300. I don't think it would have to be $300.
Even though you were the champion in 7, you never really felt like the fucking champion.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. You
7th was
NPCs though. That was
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon, yeah.
Yeah, you sat there. You became the island's first champion. Okay, I never really felt like I was.
Yeah. And nobody ever cheats. That's the one thing that bothers me about like RPGs, whether it be Pokemon or other ones, where like you become the ultimate protagonist, you beat the bad guy, and you walk into a town and like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, can I get any respect?
I beated the big bad. Like, you see the big bad guy's lair. You see how it's no longer there? That was me.
Yeah, that's with Pokemon. Like, nobody says, "Oh, champion, it's you." It's like, "Oh, hey, kid, what's going on?" Like,
okay, all right, sure. I'm just a kid. Let me pull out my level 78 Blaziken to just kick your ass.
I don't know. That would be fun.
You got some big balls, kid. I would like the excuse me. I would like the age up and be able to have relationships with characters and stuff like that.
And make it more like an RPG. I mean, you can't go too far because it's still supposed to be accessible to kids, but be able to have relations. Like,
don't have you fuck Dawn or something. Like,
no, but I'm just saying, like, have a relationship maybe that you can, like, have a relationship, like, you can fuck it up. Like, if you say something wrong or do something wrong, if you betray somebody. It obviously can't, you could go, they could want to murder you in, like, a more mature game, but in this game, they could just be mad at you or something, Yeah. You can't go too far.
No, they're going bad. Or do, like, a fucking side quest where you're teaming up with Red to just storm this last-ditch effort of, like, the Rockets.
Well, that's just side quests. They're not really in Pokemon.
No, they're not. They're these small, like, I need you to catch this Pokemon, or I need you to find this item. It's like...
I mean, what... I guess you could technically consider a side quest would be the... whatever team that you have to go up against.
But that's the main.
No,
that's
not, I don't really consider that a side quest. I consider that part of the main story.
It all depends on what you see the main story, because, like, I sort of see the main story as the gym battles and then the going to the champion.
The thing that all the games have never really, honestly, the team, whatever that is, has usually always been the main story. The gym stuff is almost the peripheral. It's on the background.
Yeah.
Just do it. I don't know.
I got a question.
Pokemon,
you might have to think about it, but what are your top 5 gym leaders?
The fuck you gonna bring that question out of the blue? Like,
yeah,
I don't know most of their.
I don't know any of their names really. I just beat their ass and I walk on.
Yeah,
fine.
I know Brock and Misty and
the
Lance,
the Lieutenant Charge or whatever the fuck he's
Surge.
Surge.
I remember Lieutenant Surge from the anime. He was fucking amazing in the anime.
I can't. I remember Cynthia because her guard stomp. Oh.
Cynthia is the worst.
No, Cynthia's team was the worst.
Yeah.
Not just her Garchomp, her team was the worst.
And whatever that gym leader was in the Johto region with the milk tank.
Oh dear Lord.
Whitney. Everybody loves her. Whitney with her milk drink fucking milk tank.
Those are the only ones that I can remember offhand.
The Pokédex could be considered a side quest. That's a side quest you can't do unless you own the other games too.
No, you have to have friends.
Actually, no. Even with friends, it's every new game that comes out, it becomes harder and harder and harder to 100% complete the Pokédex.
Yeah.
I think I was watching a video, and I think there's only since 1997, since Red and Blue first came out, I think there's only been 3 times you could legitimately say you 100% completed the Pokédex.
Well, because they keep releasing Pokemon that are like special event Pokemon. That you just
you can't get. You have to get it that one time,
like Jirachi at GameStops,
and that's it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So there's only been like 3 times you could 100% complete the Pokédex.
Welcome in, Ghost. Welcome in. How you doing?
That's frustrating.
It's super frustrating.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
Move on.
Okay.
Answer. Think of a movie that you have. So I mentioned Pacific Rim earlier, which is a relatively new movie that I happen to really like.
Yes.
Okay.
What is your equivalent of a movie you've seen in the last 10 years or so that was a good movie, you liked it, and there hasn't been anything else from it? Like no sequels, nothing, but you'd like to see.
Okay.
Okay.
The guilty pleasure, but I kind of like the newest Power Rangers movie.
That's good.
Actually, that popped in my head.
It was. I believe it was monetarily successful. It's just Saban, for whatever reason, is just like, no, we're done.
Well, I mean, they sold it.
Yeah, they sold to Hasbro.
Hasbro owns Power Rangers now.
And Hasbro put out a statement, was like, we're not confirming it, but we are looking into future movie rights for Power Rangers.
Here's the thing with the Power Ranger movie.
I was impartial to the Power Rangers movie. I thought it was not bad.
It was not bad.
But I was hoping for it to be more like, you should have gone like the 90s schmaltz and
man, we got to make these teenagers with attitude and edge.
I think that could have been so.
Okay, the edge doesn't bother me. What I thought, I mean, the Krispy Kreme part just was fucking hilarious. Mean what you say about that movie, it is iconic because of the fucking Krispy Kreme part. Because that's all anybody remembers about the movie.
The most blatant product placement I've seen in a movie in a long ass time.
Okay, so I read it.
It became.
I read an article with the director and the screenwriter, and they hadn't decided where the crystal was going to be. Okay, so they're sitting there. They go to lunch. And they go to a McDonald's, and they're sitting there at the table, and they look outside the window, and there's the big golden arches, and they're like, "That's it." And they're like, "We need something that's so generic and everywhere that no one would think that's where the crystal would be. Like it's too blunt and all." But McDonald's wasn't for it. So they were like, "Okay, well, let's go somewhere else." And I don't know why they chose Krispy Kreme out of all fucking places.
It might have been the only way they can get.
It could have been.
I will say this. I will fucking say this. That movie has one of the best bitch slaps I've ever seen in cinema.
Oh, what's his face?
Where the Red Ranger just slaps the shit out of that bully.
Yeah, but why slap him? You
Yeah.
could have punched him.
It's been a while since I've seen the movie, so I don't really remember it
Yeah.
clearly. But I don't know. I really wanted a Power Rangers movie that was 90. You could still be serious, but like, the funny thing, we get so many 80s period nostalgia shit nowadays.
Yeah, we don't get anything 90s.
We don't get anything from the 90s or the early 2000s.
I mean, Captain Marvel was going to be the first 90s movie I can remember.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple out there, but they're not common.
I mean, even look at Wonder Woman's going to be in the 80s. Wonder Woman 2 is going to be in the 80s. Not the 90s, the 80s. All the X-Men movie, the last one, Apocalypse, was 80s.
Yeah, but I'm so done with the 80s. Like, I like 80s pop culture. I really do.
I do too.
It's too much.
Well, 'cause I love the 80s. But I would like to see some 90s spread in. Because you could still reference the 80s because the 90s still had so much 80s in it.
But the thing, it's just weird because it's like they're pandering to a specific audience. Because people like your age and my age, like, we like the 80s, but it's not our thing. Like, I don't get nostalgic when I see shit from the 80s, really. Aside from a couple of things that like Back to the Future that everybody likes.
Yeah.
But when I hear, like, the other day I was flipping through the channels, I don't remember what song it was. It was a song from like the early 2000s, like edgy kind of Green Day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I was like, this is awful, but I love it.
Yes.
Because it's so nostalgic.
It's like Avril Lavigne with me.
Exactly. But if you don't get any of that, like I want to go back to the 90s. But that's what we're gonna get when people like my age and your age grow up a little bit more.
There's gonna be so much 90s shit where like, can we go back to the 80s?
They're gonna perforate Hollywood because the people in Hollywood now are 30, 40-year-olds from the 80s. But then the next generation, it's gonna be all our age going back to the 90s. This is how it's gonna be.
Now, what year does Stranger Things take place right now?
It doesn't really have a.
Well, the 84 because
it has a
Reagan.
Set date. The problem is there's a lot of things in that show from the 80s in general, but that doesn't make sense year-wise.
Yeah.
It doesn't even make sense. Like, for example, I forgot what episode it was. It had The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing. And I think one of the kids has the poster on the wall. In the 80s, The Thing flopped. Like, nobody liked The Thing in the 80s. That only became popular later on. Like, that shit got panned in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So that never really made sense. And there's a couple of other songs and I think some vehicles that pop up that happened. They were like from like 87. But the show, like you said,
yes, I know exactly what you're talking about because a pickup drives by in one of the scenes and it's identical to my pickup. But my pickup is an 86.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, like the nose and all was different before a certain time period. Like 84 is when it changed.
So it has a specific date, kind of, but not really.
Yeah, because the way I was thinking, because it seems like
Adam words.
It seems like Stranger Things it's 80s, but it's not early 80s. Like, it feels like it's in the late 80s based off of everything that's going on. And I'm like, okay, they could eventually get into the 90s. But now that I thought about the Reagan thing is what grounds it in 84. I mean,
they just wanted to be ambiguous, except for that, where they dropped like years, like events like that. I think they just wanted to be everything 80s. Don't worry about it if it makes sense.
And
Except for this one small thing. But everything else, kids.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
For this.
This is a podcast. This is the first episode. We're testing it out. Were you trying to add background music?
Who's doing the Stranger Things theme?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dumbass.
Something to consider. We don't have that kind of experimentation going on in this universe, nor do we have the connection to the Upside Down. Some things just exist differently in that universe.
What are you reading poetry? What are you doing?
It's what Kat put in chat
Oh, okay.
Oh.
about Stranger Things.
Sure.
That got too deep for me. Like, that's so deep that we popped back out. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Okay. I mean, I like you said, we need more 90s stuff. There's a lot of 80s.
We need all that punk rock to come back.
Oh, not the pop rock.
Yeah.
Yes. All of the 90s. Bring it back.
All that Green Day punk rock. Just bring it all back.
And then we get to the
Zathura.
2000s,
What do
we
you
can get
mean?
that
They did reboot Zathura. Zathura was just the space version of Jumanji.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude,
God, that
I will
horrible
not be
movie.
satisfied until an all-star reunion show. I mean, Smash Mouth reunion show.
Why would they have a show? They were a band.
I don't think Smash Mouth wants anything to do with anyone anymore.
No. Like, they probably won't even be back for Shrek 5.
Oh, well, no, that's true.
They're not coming back. We've become a meme. We don't need this. We'll just let y'all monetize All-Star and just get all the money.
God damn it. I'm doing stuff in the...
Oh, Kat says, I just mean that fictional universe, by definition, aren't going to be exactly like ours. I mean, yes and no.
Are we having a fucking philosophy lesson on this podcast?
See.
No, I'm sorry.
When it's a set decade, I see it and I put myself in that decade as it is in our world. That's how I see it. When I think if somebody's doing a 1970s movie, okay, it's going to be the 1970s that I know. Or why else would you fucking do it?
What are you talking about? I don't
Oh, no.
So basically what Kat is saying is that if it's a fictional show and their universe isn't going to be exactly like ours, well, I mean, yeah, because there's aliens or monsters or whatever the fuck it is.
No, but the thing we're talking about is that they're obviously intentionally trying to say that there's a specific date, like there's this happening in this year, but they're inconsistent. Really what that is, it's the set design, the costume design, and the prop designers being rather loosey-goosey, just trying to get it close enough and hoping that you won't notice.
Wrong, Kirby. You're thinking about the new Jumanji. See...
No. You're thinking of the wrong Jumanji. Now, let me tell you. Here's my chart
So,
of all of the Jumanjis.
John,
well,
what the chart says.
Kirby's argument is that
Now, if you look at the chart.
Jumanji,
says. I don't care what the chart says, but the chart says.
Kirby's saying that in Jumanji you got sucked in while Zathura, everything around you changes. That's Jumanji, the movie with Robin Williams. The fucking monster, the fucking animals come out the fucking wall, the monkeys, the spiders, the crocodile, the hunter,
The LSD.
all that comes out
prostitutes.
of the board game because it's the board
It's
game.
on Facebook.
What?
Oh. Give me 1 second.
The LSD.
I'm trying to send you something on.
We're friends on Facebook. We've been friends on Facebook since Sign Language 1.
Is it your actual name? That Like, what do I comment to link you to see this thing?
Just type in John Martin.
What is the internet?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Grandma,
It's
here's the
not
thing.
like there's 50 bazillion John Martins on
It has a picture of me standing in front of a race car. It ain't that hard.
Well, Grandma, see, first you have to open up the Facebook.
Maybe you
then
need to put your
have
glasses
to type in the
on.
Google. Then you have to type
don't
in the
pop up.
names.
I type in John Martin and I get Martin Sprick.
What?
Hold on, how do you spell your last name again?
M-A.
R-T-I-N, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Sprick, what does it feel like having close to over 900 YouTube subscribers?
Hold on, can I? It's
Fuck
been so
last
long
name
since I've used
Sprick.
Facebook.
I
No, that
literally
doesn't-
don't even know what to say.
Shut up! I'm trying to share this to you, but I can't.
We're,
Oh wait, there's a share button. All
Oh,
right.
dear
God.
Lord.
Shut up.
Can we just title this stream Technical Difficulties?
Aha! I got it.
Did you?
There you go. I shared it on your timeline, John. Open it right now.
I'm pulling it up.
This is what I opened up my Facebook to. I was shocked.
What the fuck is this?
We're not friends on Facebook, so.
Because we're not friends. for
What
real.
the fuck?
That is Sharknado 6.
Shark, what happened to 5?
There was a 5.
Wait,
Are they battling during the Revolutionary War?
I think it's a Revolutionary War reenactment. I think.
Hold on. You mean to tell me Sharknado 6
Has
It's fighting
guys
along-
in Revolutionary War costumes shooting at a Sharknado with cannons and muskets.
Yes, and looking through telescopes at it.
So,
And the CGI got worse.
it's Sharknado, dude. What do you expect?
Oh dear Lord.
Oh, okay, God. Now I want to do a Sharknado marathon.
Oh no, you don't. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I like bad movies.
Disgusting, Cody. You're the bad.
Like, you are the definition of a bad taste in your mouth.
Wow.
My friends, everybody.
Friends.
I mean, you want to have a Sharknado marathon. Now, I like bad movies, but that's just insane.
Last time I did actually have a Sharknado.
There is okay. Here's the thing. Yes, they're bad, but there is fun to be found in.
No, yeah, but the problem is when bad movies become self-aware, they become just they're not. They're when
Become
they're
annoying.
when they're trying to be so bad that they're good, they end up just being bad.
They end up being They end up being annoying.
Yeah.
The third one is the last one I saw because there was NASCAR in it, and they all that Sci-Fi did was buy a 30-second clip of an actual NASCAR race in CGI sharks in the smoke of the crash that actually happened.
Yes.
That's all they did was
Well,
CGI random
I
sharks
had
in
a
the.
Sharknado marathon when I was at the beach with my family. This was like when the third one I think was coming out, or second. I don't remember. Where because Sci-Fi was showing them in a row, and we were just like sitting there, and I think it was raining at the beach, so we couldn't go out and do anything.
Yeah.
So we were just like, my parents didn't want to, but I was insisting.
Dear Lord. Like, can you have a spin-off of Sharknado of like something different in a
They tried to do
Shark Hurricane or
no. Had nothing to do with sharks, but it was in a similar vein. It was
Oh, it was tarantulas, wasn't it?
Yeah, something to do with spiders. They were trying to do the same thing with Sharknado, but with that. It was it was Oh, hold on. It was something like it was similar. It was a mixing of words like Sharknado. It was like Tarantucano or fuck.
Yeah, and it had the stars of Police Academy.
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Sci-Fi
It came out like couple months after Sharknado 3.
movie. Hold on. Lavalantula.
Lavalantia. Oh god, that's even worse than I thought.
Lavalantula. 2015. Volcanic eruptions in Los Angeles unleash a swarm of gigantic lava-breathing tarantulas.
Lava-breathing.
Lava-breathing tarantulas. Lavalantula. I love saying that.
Lavalantula. Like you
More
move your
movies like this. Let's look at some of these. Hold on.
So, are we assuming that?
Oh my god! In 2016, there was a sequel to Lavalantula. You know what it's called?
No.
It's called Two Lava, Two Lantula.
I was gonna say Lavalantula 2.
No.
Spider Boogaloo.
two Lava, Two Lantula. Oh, there's also Piranaconda. And of course, Sharktopus, as we all know.
Oh, Sharktopus. Come on, man. That's an instant classic.
Sharktopus. Holy shit. Sharktopus versus Terracuda. And spelled with a P, by the way, so like pterodactyl.
Oh my god, Bowrick.
Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf.
Yeah, man. I want to see some weird shit with my sharks. That's why, like, this is why I'm really not, like, you went to go see Meg, and it was like, I'm really not interested in it, because, like, unless it's some weird shit you're going to do with a shark, you know?
See, I liked Meg.
A giant zombie beaver.
I liked Meg.
You know?
Meg was good.
Dino Croc versus Super Gator.
I'm not gonna ask you to repeat that, but I know my brain misheard that.
Dino Croc versus Super Gator. And three-headed shark attack with Daddy Trejo. It's one great white with 3 heads, and that's the sequel to Two-Headed Shark Attack.
Okay, my brain did hear you wrong. Okay, thank you for correcting that.
Lavulantula. Two lava, two lantula. I want to read some of these reviews. Hold on.
See, you said what? Gator.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Dino Croc versus Super Gator.
Oh yes. There will be sharks.
See, okay, Dino Croc. That's what you heard. What you said.
Yeah. But you thought I said Dino Cock.
No, I thought you said Gino
crack.
Crack.
Gino Crack? What?
I was like, what the fuck is that?
Like a ginormous kraken, I guess? I don't know. What is a whale wolf?
Like, what is threatening about a whale?
But it's a whale wolf. Like a werewolf.
Oh, dear. So
it's a... Yeah.
So it's a person that when there's a full moon, they turn into a whale?
No. A mad scientist mixes the genes of a killer whale and a wolf. It creates the whale wolf. It's up to the Sharktopus to stop it.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, we need to move on. Like...
An American scientist creates a half pterodactyl, half barracuda creature, Terracuda, which inevitably escapes, leaving the Sharktopus to stop it.
And they said kaiju fights were extinct.
I mean, clearly they're not extinct with Godzilla 2 coming out.
I'm excited for that.
Oh, I know.
That's the one thing they haven't ruined yet, but I hope they don't ruin it.
They'll ruin it.
It's the one thing that I like that I haven't ruined yet.
They will ruin it. Just because you like it, they will ruin it.
2 piranha/anaconda hybrid creatures hunt down the scientists who stole their egg and a film crew, making a slasher film in the jungle.
So, remember, John, when you said that you liked Pacific Rim and then they just destroyed it in Pacific Rim 2?
Yeah.
Just wait till Godzilla. I have a feeling.
I don't know, man. The trailer looked...
The trailer looked good.
But here, the thing is, the trailer for Pacific Rim 2 I thought always looked like shit.
Yeah, that did look like shit.
The trailer for the new Godzilla looks pretty damn good.
It does. I mean, we both got hype with that. But I'm cautious. I'm cautious.
I am too. I mean, there's this thing. I mean, already from that narration we get in the trailer makes no damn sense. It's kind of dumb.
It doesn't.
Um,
Deep Blue Sea 2. What's Deep Blue Sea 2?
you don't know what Deep Blue Sea is?
No.
That's the shark movie that Samuel L. Jackson gets killed in.
And LL Cool J makes weird ass faces to licking his lips to a bird.
How do you not know about Deep Blue Sea, John?
Because
You need to touch up on your B movies, my dude.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm very in touch with my B movie.
Back, let me go down I'm interested now. I want to go down a sci-fi movie list here in a second.
Oh dear Lord.
Sci-fi original films.
You know a bad movie I remember watching and I got excited for?
What?
The Lifetime movie starring Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler.
Why would you ever think that would be good?
Do y'all remember that?
No.
No?
No.
I got fucking hyped for that shit.
No, but now...
Like, it was a
I
parody.
wanna watch it.
They made a parody of a Lifetime movie for Lifetime.
Now I kind of want to watch that.
Like, it was about this girl actually trying to murder them. I think it was either Kristen Wiig or Amy Poehler. Can't think of which one it was. It was one of the funny females.
I'm sorry. I read a plot description for this movie. I was looking through. I wasn't gonna read it, so I was gonna read off the whole list. But there's like over 300 movies here, so I'm not gonna do that. But I was scrolling through and I see Anonymous Rex.
Oh god.
Okay.
In an alternate timeline, dinosaurs managed to survive the KT extinction event and now live amongst humans using disguises. Vincent Rubio is a velociraptor private investigator, along with his partner, Ernie Watson, a triceratops.
That's about as bad as the Detective Dinosaur movie with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Avalanche Sharks, the good more shark movies.
With Sci-Fi saw that Sharknado did well, so like put everything as shark. I've never heard of Deep Blue Sea either.
Deep Blue Sea's badass. God Lord. I mean, it's an awful B movie, but it's great. Didn't that have Thomas Jane in it, Cody?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the new Predator movie?
I don't know, man. That's another thing I love. I mean, Ridley Scott already ruined the fucking Alien. Well, no, he didn't ruin the Alien franchise. He just dredged it up and then shit on it again.
He just stirred the pot.
Yeah, because Alien 3 ruined the Alien franchise, and then Resurrection was like, ooh. But
I mean, it's better than Prometheus.
I guess only by pure.
The bitch could have just ran left.
But Alien Resurrection had the weird alien-human hybrid, and that was disgusting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it did. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, why did you have to bring that into my mind?
You remembered all the good stuff about that movie, but then I bring that one up, and you're like,
oh, God.
Well, dude, it's like with Halloween Resurrection. Do you not remember that?
No, I don't.
Halloween Resurrection had a scene in it where Busta Rhymes was fighting Michael Myers.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, you're right!
There are so many fights. I can't remember about just the name. You have to give me a little...
This is how I know Resurrection. It was Busta Rhymes was fighting Michael Myers, and he was fighting him because he learned old martial arts from watching kung fu films. And Tyra Banks is in the next room dying.
Yeah. But the thing is, the funny thing is, he wasn't even supposed to be, I think, in that scene. Like, I think it was supposed to be somebody else, but they cut him out and they put in Busta Rhymes because he's better.
And it was great.
But there's a scene where you can see a little bit of the guy that was supposed to be there.
I'm actually looking forward to the new Halloween movie.
It's good. It's gonna be interesting.
Like, I mean, it takes all that shit and says, "Oh, no, that didn't happen."
But the Halloween movies have done that before.
H2O.
Halloween H2O did that.
Yeah.
So this is like H2O again.
Yeah.
But better, I think.
Yeah, it looks a lot better. Kirby, I mean, Happy Feet is not a good movie.
It's okay.
No, it's not a good movie. Don't
okay.
Don't say it's okay.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe it is bad. I actually really don't know.
I mean, the most things I remember is Robin Williams being a spicy Latino penguin.
Oh yeah.
And
by the way, I'm still looking.
Elijah Wood straight out of his Lord of the Rings being a tap dancing penguin.
I'm still looking through the sci-fi movies, and there's a Bone Eater and the Bone Snatcher.
Dear Lord John, please stop. Please stop.
He can't. He's down the rabbit hole.
Carney. What is Carney? The one's just called Camel Spider. That's a regular. The
penguin is not autistic. He just.
Oh my God! It's Chupacabra versus the Alamo. What is this?
Okay, we gotta watch that fucking movie.
The Chupacabra versus the Alamo?
Yes.
A group of corpses is found in a tunnel where they were attacked and killed by Chupacabras, plural. The following day, Carl Sagan and Tracy Taylor. It's Carl Sagan played by Eric Estrada, excuse me. And Tracy Taylor, played by Julia Benson, begin to investigate the killings and discover a dying man who has also been attacked by chupacabras, plural. The dying man identifies his killers as Diablo, and the description here is parentheses, Spanish for devil. Tracy soon discovers a pile of bones deeper within the tunnel. A chupacabra attacks Tracy, but she's able to kill it, and the dead body is then taken back to the lab. Okay, blah, blah. Later in the film, one of Sagan's partners searching the field with his dog. Both are eventually... Okay, I don't care. The chupacabras are killing a fuck ton of people. How does this have anything to do with the Alamo? Being around
yeah, I'm not hearing the Alamo part.
Using the single transponder, Taylor, the climax, Carlos...
Unless the fact that...
Oh, here we go. In the climax, Carlos and the group of survivors lead the chupacabras to the Alamo, where a battle takes place. In the end, they kill all the chupacabras by blowing up the Alamo.
What?
They blew up the Alamo to kill them chupacabras.
No.
And that wasn't the end of it. Then there's chupacabras.
What we didn't know was Davy Crockett was a bastard.
Okay, it's an older movie. So there was... Oh, I've seen this movie! Oh! Chupacabra in Dark Seas. Or as it's retitled here, Chupacabra. This is on a... It's a cruise liner, right? Like a cruise. But then there's the Chupacabra on board.
I mean, the best movie, I think, that I've seen on sci-fi is the one... It's a Stephen King movie. Where they're on the airplane.
Oh, The Langoliers?
Yes.
I remember that. When I was younger, I liked that movie.
I really liked that movie.
I thought it was kind of creepy.
It was creepy as fuck. Especially the blonde girl. But I really enjoyed that one. Like, every time I saw that one on sci-fi, I literally had to stop and just watch that whole movie.
In hindsight, I don't think it was very good.
No, in hindsight, it's shit. But
it is.
But there's something about it that just would capture my attention. Like, even in high school, it just captured me. And it would...
Hold on a sec. I'm sorry, I'm still reading. There's Cube 2 Hypercube, but there's no regular cube. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, there is.
Well, it's not on this list.
Well, because the first Cube movie is a horror film.
Then what is Cube 2 Hypercube?
Who knows?
Cube 2 Hypercube. There is more to fear than you can see. Okay. Oh, it's a Canadian independent film, so that means it's got to be good.
No.
Yeah, Ross made it.
Dark Light. That doesn't make any sense.
Starbright.
Deep
Dance,
Shot.
Magic Man, dance.
Whenever I hear the word plane, I just think of... Get these goddamn snakes off this motherfucking plane.
Oh, Sammy boy. See that you've seen? That's funny. You've seen Snakes on a Plane, but not Deep Blue Sea. Those are all those B movies that Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, I was just quoting the chat.
Oh, so
but I have seen Snakes on a Plane.
That's right.
I watched it with my grandma and my grandpa.
Oh, Cody, have you seen Dungeons and Dragons: Wrath of the Dragon God?
Is that a sci-fi movie?
That's a sci-fi movie.
Oh,
It's a 2005 fantasy film directed by Gary Lively.
Click on his name. Let's see what other movies he directed.
Oh no!
All right, filmography. All Saints Eve. So this is the newest to oldest. All Saints Eve from 2015. Dungeons and Dragons: The Book of Vile Darkness from 2012. So I guess that's the sequel to the Dungeons and Dragons: Wrath of the Dragon God. Art of War 3: Retribution 2009. Body Armor 2007. Shattered Lies 2002. The Guardian 2000. Darkness Fall. I have not heard of any of these. Hot Steps. Pasacalati? What?
Did he make a Pilates video?
I don't know. Hot Steps. There's no link to it on Wikipedia. Hold on. What is The Guardian? There's no.
Kat says you realize Winter Soldier is a giant lead up to getting all the motherfucking snakes off the motherfucking plane.
Exactly. Okay. So now Cody's obligated to watch these Dungeons and Dragons.
Kirby
Yes, you need to send me synopsis. You need to send me trailers. You need to send me links to see if there's. Because I have friends.
Oh wow! Dungeons and Dragons: Wrath of the Dragon God is actually a sequel. So there's 3 Dungeons and Dragons movies.
What?
It's a trilogy, motherfucker.
Boys, we're about to have a trilogy party.
You are. I ain't watching that shit. I got fucking Ready Player One, Infinity War, and Dunkirk to fucking watch upstairs.
Okay.
Well, I will make you sit through Yoga Hosers again.
I didn't sit through it the first time, so I think we good.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did.
We
We quit 15 minutes in.
And we quit 35 minutes in.
Why you memorizing this shit?
Because I remember bad movies, and when we pretty much said "fuck," no, you know why I remember? You know why I remember it? Because I remember the first 5 minutes of not telling you it was a musical, you turning to me and say, "What the fuck is this shit?" And my whole thing was, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, this is a music. This is also there's also music."
Yeah, because I fucking hate musicals.
Yeah, and your exact response was, "You son of a bitch."
I fucking hate musicals. Kirby wants to know, have you guys ever seen the live-action Dragon Ball Z movie?
We don't talk about that movie.
It's actually just Dragon Ball.
I've not seen it.
Don't ever watch it. Ever, John. Promise me you'll never watch it.
I promise I'll never watch it.
Good.
I don't
Now
even.
promise
I don't.
me you will watch it.
I don't like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, by the way, so I linked the 3.
Yes, I saw them. The whole chat saw them.
First one, I remember the first one. The first one has Jeremy Irons in it. He's the bad guy.
Who's Jeremy Irons?
He played Alfred in the new Justice League movies and the new Batman.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeremy Irons. He's known for doing a lot of other like B movies and other stuff. Good lord. What is Bluebird horror? Fluebird horror. Oh. Frank.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the first Dungeons and Dragons movie. It's fucking awful.
But there's 2 others. There's 2 sequels.
Oh no. Oh no.
How do you not know who Scar is? Because I don't really like The Lion King.
Have you guys seen Ghost Shark? I remember this one.
No.
It's a ghost shark, so it can like I'm sorry. It can get you like in the bathtub or the toilet. Anywhere where there's water, the ghost shark can appear.
So inside your bladder.
There are no way the people who made that movie nearly creative enough to think of that.
Just shark. It's like Alien, but with a ghost shark coming out your chest.
Coming out your lower torso, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So there's Ghost Shark, Ghost Voyage, and then Ghost Quake.
So an earthquake is a ghost. Okay.
Is it an earthquake? No, it's a ghost quake. You want me to tell you what a ghost quake is?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Grave home.
Yeah, that's why I don't know who Scar is, because I really don't like The Lion King.
I don't think, I don't think I've ever seen The Lion King all the way through once.
Like, I'm like Timon and Pumbaa a little, but not even that much.
I don't think I've actually seen. This is like sacrilege, but I don't think I've actually seen the whole movie. I don't think it's just it was not part of the VHS collection that we owned when I was a kid, so I never watched it.
I just never was a fan. I liked other Disney movies better.
Truth be told, I never watched a lot of the Disney movies that everyone's like a huge fan of. Like I've seen them once or twice, but like
Beauty and the Beast, I've only seen once or twice.
I've never, I've only seen it once.
I just found out that in 2021, Paramount picked up the license last year to make a live-action D&D movie.
Woo!
That's set for July 23rd, 2021.
Hey, if they do what they did with Warcraft, maybe it might be not awful. But what do you do? The problem with Dungeons and Dragons is
how do you make a movie with Dungeons and Dragons?
Well, there's 3 of them already, so obviously there's some way.
Well, okay, so here's the thing, because it's weird, because like you can have a fantasy movie, which obviously it's going to be, but are you going to keep cutting back to your players, pretty much rolling dice and
no,
they're going to try to do it in the universe. The problem with doing it in Universe of Dungeons and Dragons is like, first of all, I think a lot of people do a lot of homebrew stuff too, so it's not even really set.
The actual lore of D&D is fucking confusing as hell.
But then it's like, what are you gonna do? Because there's not like a main character from like a book you're adapting. It's anything you could ever want, you could just do because it's a game that you make. It's what you do.
As long as it follows the guidelines of the
exactly.
player's handbook.
Because how do you make a movie out of that? Unless you basically just sit down all the writers, play a game of D&D, and I guess whatever happens they put in the movie.
Yeah, or like make a standardized fucking fantasy where you got your big tough guy, your magic user, your person with a bow,
they might just canvas all like do a poll of a bunch of D&D players, find the most popular builds, and then just make them characters.
Have you seen Hercules? I don't think I've watched it once.
Yeah, I've seen Hercules. I liked Hercules. That was one of the only
Hades.
Did watch.
Yeah, Hades is good, but I don't like okay, so I can tell you which Disney movies from the 90s I've seen the most. Little Mermaid and Tarzan. Mainly because I used to watch the Disney Channel shows of those two.
All right, so I've seen the Disney movies. Are we talking pure 90s Disney movies or Disney movies as a whole?
We were talking about 90s ones because those seems to be the ones that most people love.
Well, no, I love some of the earlier, like, 2000 Disney movies.
What is this? Sorry,
we're talking about the sacrilege Disney movies.
I think we should all sit down and watch the 2005 sci-fi original movie, Man with the Screaming Brain.
I don't think we should.
I think we should. The movie
Jim,
we're
going to.
No, we're not. I'm not watching that shit.
Man with the Screaming Brain.
Wait.
Oh,
hold on.
There's also Thing.
Wait, no, hold on. Tom Baker was in the original Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of famous people in that movie.
It's sort of like Leprechaun the movie. It's got a few scenes with Jennifer Aniston, and then as she got popular, they just plastered her face all over.
How come nobody told me about Mega Python versus Gatoroid?
You didn't know about that one?
Apparently not.
There is a fucking Gator movie with Betty White in it.
It's probably... What was that popular one from the 90s that I remember vividly? What was it? It was a Lake Placid?
Maybe.
It was Lake Placid. Actually, I don't even know if it was popular. I think it was just... Oh! I'm sorry. I don't know for any younger audience. I remember only because I walked by it in Blockbuster so many times.
I remember some stupid, scary horror movies. Do y'all remember it was a horror movie about like a snowman? So it'd be a normal snowman on the box, but like when you would walk a certain direction, the box would change, or it'd be like...
Oh, is it Jack Frost?
It might be.
There's a couple of like... I think it was Scrooge with Bill Murray. that I always saw sitting on the shelf. There's a couple of movies I've never seen that I just know of because I walked past them on a regular basis. Blockbuster.
Exactly.
And all of those crappy B slasher movies that I walk by and look at the covers and I'm like, what? Because the covers always look so much better than the actual movies.
Cody? I couldn't see you. It was just I just was looking at curtains.
No, it's fine. I'm stretching.
And then, oh god, I remember that I think Blockbuster was still around when the first Transformers movie came out because I remember the knockoff Asylum film was Transmorphers.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember seeing them up on the wall. Transmorphers.
I love Asylum films. It's just how fucking bad they are.
Oh,
see,
God.
I don't like bad movies.
I like them when they're bad that they're good. Sometimes they're just bad and you just don't watch them.
See, the ones people say are bad but they're good, I don't really like. I'd rather watch the bad movies.
Well, which movies do you off the top of your head? What are some bad movies that you think that people think are good that you don't?
I mean the Sharknadoes.
The first Sharknado to me is so bad that it's good. The second one is and then after that I'm just like I'm off board.
Dude, I'm sorry if you're still on board of Sharknado 5.
Yeah, no.
No, sorry. I can't get on this train anymore.
But the first one's the only one that's really it's so bad it's good because they actually were kind of trying.
Yeah.
The best movies that are so bad that they're good are the ones that people are trying and they don't mean that, like The Room.
Like Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yeah, those are the things that people are actually trying to make good and are just not.
I couldn't even sit through 20 minutes of The Room.
But John...
It's thing boring and awful. Yes, there's iconic scenes, and I just see those...
But John, you're tearing me apart.
You're tearing me apart, John!
I don't care, Lisa. I don't care.
You have to have a particular...
Oh, hi, Mark.
I think they're really only popular to, like... Those types of movies are, I think, popular with film people just because they have a specific sense of humor. I think.
Yeah, and that's I'm more of
casual.
No, I'm more of a movie watcher, just for fun. I just enjoy watching movies.
You're like my dad, kind of. Well, no, you're a little better than my dad. But my dad is like he doesn't get that. My dad he'll sit down and watch something, and like he doesn't like it if I'm watching something that's like, for example, like The Room or something that is deliberately bad. He'll like not like it or get irritated to the point where he'll physically stand up and leave the room. And it's like, okay, sorry.
I mean, like I still enjoy Melissa McCarthy movies, and I can watch Step Brothers all day.
I can't say anything, dude. I can go back and watch like some of Kevin Smith's earlier films, even though they're bad. Still like them.
I've actually not seen any of Kevin Smith movies.
I fucking love Kevin Smith movies.
It's weird because he's so popular and a lot of people know him, but like I don't think I've seen any.
Paul Blart, man, fucking love Paul Blart.
I can't do Paul Blart, man.
I like Paul Blart. I like Paul Blart. But my dad also sort of looks like Paul Blart, so it kind of turned. We have a whole new meaning. Plus, the fucking the first 2 fucking minutes of Paul Blart 2 is probably some of the fucked up shit I've ever seen in my life. Literally, Paul Blart, the whole story of the first one. He gets the girl. He gets married, right? His daughter gets something. His mom, happy ever after, right? First 2 minutes of the second movie, the girl divorced him in a day because she's like, oh yeah, you are fat and ugly and I don't like you. Left. Mother,
what that was I was not showing up for the sequel.
the mother walked outside to check the paper and got hit by a fucking bus.
That just sounds like bad writing.
Like,
yeah.
So much shit happened to Paul Blart within the first, like everything that was good that happened to Paul Blart got destroyed within the first little bit.
Dude, that's how it was with Grown Ups too.
Oh, Grown Ups 2 is horrible. I do have to admit that.
I saw that shit in fucking theaters. I easily remember walking out saying that was one of the worst pieces of fucking shit film I'd ever seen in my entire life.
2007 movie
True
called-
Memoirs of an Assassin is actually amazing. It's a Kevin Smith Netflix movie where he writes a book about being an assassin, right? And he does all this research to get his character exactly right and the story details of assassin, like down to little
I never
key
watched it,
things.
but I'm talking about.
And then the actual terrorists think he's an actual assassin and kidnap him. Like, it's actually, yeah, it's really good. The scariest horror movie ever, High School Musical? No. See, here's the thing. High School Musical came out when I was in 5th grade.
And it was shit then as it is now.
I fucking loved High School Musical when that shit first dropped. I had a Build-A-Bear with a High School Musical 2 t-shirt on.
Hey man, hey John, you're gonna hate me. I wasn't in love with it, but I was on the train of, yeah, it's alright, I like this.
I had the karaoke CDs.
Stop it! Stop! You're killing me.
Are y'all both gonna just die? Because I can just put myself as full screen.
No, it's called stretching, dude.
It's called agony.
It was awesome. I knew all the songs, all the words by heart. I could sing them.
I did. Not even gonna lie. I did know.
I like you guys, but I also hate you.
But it was only the first one. Once I saw the second one, that shit was trash.
It was always...
Nah, the first one was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. Let's get to this shit. But also, it was the time of Hannah Montana and all that.
Nope, sorry, I'm out. This is where
I liked Hannah Montana.
On the opposite side of that fence, sir.
I liked Hannah Montana. Because I had known Billy Ray from being a kid.
I can't help you there, man. John was fucking obsessed in high school about Taylor Swift.
I want to see that movie.
I had a Hannah Montana poster in my locker in 6th grade because I owned the DS game and it came with a free poster, so I stuck it up in my locker.
And yet, I was the loser in high school. How the fuck did that work?
I think I'm gonna dub you a soy boy here soon.
Well, I had been friends with everyone since like 3rd grade, so.
Oh, by the way, apparently Sharknado 6 is, and the alternate title for it is The Last Sharknado. It's about time.
Yeah.
Also, Sharknado 5 is titled Global Swarming.
Dear Lord. What other shit stuff did I like? Camp Rock.
Here's the thing, I'm gonna let him vent. Just gonna lay down for a bit. Let him
That's
vent.
all the stuff from the 2000s I hate, and you're bringing it back.
Give him 5 minutes, he'll be good.
Camp Rock I enjoyed.
Oh, wow. Now you just brought me flashbacks of Camp Laszlo.
That's on
a good
Boomerang.
show.
I've been watching that on Boomerang.
That was a good show.
It was.
I only want to remember the good stuff, but now I'm remembering the bad stuff.
I did not have a Hannah Montana book bag. No, my parents
Oh,
and
that's too far. The poster in the locker is fine.
The poster in the locker in the DS game was fine. But no, I would not have had a book bag.
Those are both step up from the bag. Those are beyond the bag.
No, it's not.
Yes,
My
it
book
is.
bag in middle school was just a solid black book bag.
I'm surprised it wasn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
No, go ahead.
Nope.
Finish that sentence.
Nope.
Finish that fucking sentence.
Nope. 2013 movie Stone Nados.
Chicken
it's-
shit.
Tornado made of stones.
I like these. We've reached point level of cringe.
No, we're not. We're not there
Oh,
yet. Hold
God. Now I'm remembering that. Oh God, what was that? Oh, it's like a nightmare.
up. I feel like John's about to gag in a moment.
No, I'm remembering something that is awful, and I can't remember what it is.
Then how are
There's
you
two
remember?
things. It was the Jelly Bean song with that stupid fucking the Gummy Bear song.
Yes.
What fucking Gummy Bear song?
And then what was that blue frog thing?
Crazy Frog. Crazy Frog.
Welcome to being an adult, man. It's where you realize all the shit from your childhood was trash.
My fucking dad loved
Not
Crazy
everything,
Frog.
only some things.
My dad loved Crazy Frog.
70% of the things that you liked as a kid was fucking trash.
Yeah,
No,
it was. It was,
I will
John.
defend many things. I didn't watch trash. Okay, I didn't watch. I mostly didn't watch trash.
Name your shows.
Oh god, I'd have to look up a list and just hold on a second. What 2000s Cartoon Network show? 2000.
I don't remember the Gummy Bear song,
Vegas
but
so
I know me some Crazy Frog. I mean, I did watch Totally Spies.
That was a good 2000 show.
I love me some Totally Spies. Kim Possible.
I love me some Megas XLR.
Did I only watch
I remember
females?
It was a giant robot who was posed by a
The
dude.
theme
from
song
Jersey.
basically just saying that it was just him explaining that he stuck a car on top of a giant robot. Chicks dig giant robots.
I'm just coming to the realization. I think I've really mainly watched cartoons with girls.
I unashamedly watched. It was during Magoozy. I watched Totally Spies with my sister.
I watched Totally Spies. I love Totally Spies.
I
Kim Possible.
loved Code Lyoko. I occasionally watched.
It was Magoozy. It was Magoozy that I fell in love with Canadian animation. Thank you, Code Lyoko, and French animation. Thank you, Code Lyoko, and your weird ass fucking anime French animation.
I
Code
loved
Lyoko
Totally
here
Spies.
for everyone. I love that theme song.
But you know what the sad thing is? It's like you go back now and you watch it, and
You
it's
realize Totally Spies didn't end until 2016.
Well, the thing is though, both of the Code Lyoko, Totally Spies, all of those shit in Magoozy was like they're from France, but they were really popular in France. Like Code Lyoko and I think Totally Spies also was made into like live action shit in France.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was. Code Lyoko thing is fucking bad. It's bad.
I haven't seen
Really bad. It's really bad.
Ben 10. Only the original Ben 10 is good.
All right,
And-
Dexter's Laboratory. Watch that. Johnny Bravo.
I didn't like that.
I like Johnny Bravo.
I didn't like
Johnny
Johnny
Bravo was great.
I didn't like Cow and Chicken.
I hated Cow and Chicken. Oh, God.
I watched the Powerpuff Girls only because it was the only thing on forever.
True.
I like that.
Well, actually, going back and rewatching the Powerpuff Girls now, it's really fucking good.
It is
There's
actually.
there's a lot of shit that I'm surprised the censors let pass.
All right,
I like
continue
I
doing
like Ed, Ed and Eddie a lot,
I did not.
except for when they did a lot of reruns. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
It scared the shit out of me.
It was weird. It was like a surreal. It never really scared me, but it was this weird surrealist feeling that it always gave me, and I don't know how I feel about it to this day.
I love that Ed and Eddie. I fucking love that show.
Samurai Jack, of course, is great.
Yeah.
What is Grim and Evil?
You don't remember the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
No, this is Grim and Evil. It's not the Billy. and
Yes,
Mandy.
I know. Grim and Evil was the spin-off of. No, that was Evil with Evil Con Carne.
Grim and Evil. Whatever happened to like just
I'm gonna watch some Totally Spies when this ends.
Network separate series Grim and Evil. Oh, okay. So that's what it was. Yeah. All right. Well, of course, I love Grim and Mandy. I watched. Actually, I was never really a huge fan of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
I liked
watched,
Billy and Mandy.
Oh,
It was great.
I love Codename Kid Next Door.
Yeah.
Like that, yes. Especially the Care Bear episode when it was like certain Care Bears. Number 3 wanted?
Yeah, I don't remember. Megas XLR. Hell yeah.
No.
I never really
Yeah,
watched
I love Megas.
Oscar's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yes.
Great.
What is Hi Puffy Amiyumi? That sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is.
No.
Rainbow Monkey, Rainbow Monkey. Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Yes.
Shut up, number 3.
John and I are quickly turning into number 4.
Life and Times of Juniper Lee, Camp Lazlo. There you go.
Yes.
Life and Times of Juniper Lee. Life and Times of Juniper Lee was fucking underrated as hell.
It's on Boomerang, the whole show.
I know. Underrated as hell.
It's my next show.
Secret Saturdays.
I never watched that.
Go to the Disney Channel shows and go through them.
I will in a second. Camp Lazlo, Ben 10. The original Ben 10 was bad.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
The new ones suck, man. Like they brought back. I think I should talk to you about this before. They redesigned. They brought back and certain aliens, and they redesigned Stinkfly to make him a humanoid like Blech, and then they're not going to bring back Ghost Freak or Ripjaws because they're too scary. Like, fuck off. It's strange that I know all the names.
Ghost Freak was so fucking cool. He pretty much became his own fucking entity and was like, I won't fuck with you.
That's what was so great about it, though. The thing, other than the original series, he's never in it again because he's too scary.
His name was literally Ghost Freak.
Squirrel Boy, because he was named by a 10-year-old. Class of 3000. What the hell is that?
Andre 3000.
Oh.
It's an underrated. I like it.
I had a love-hate relationship with Chowder. I liked it sometimes.
I hated Chowder.
What was it?
Chowder.
I love Chowder.
I first hated it, but I kind of grew to like it.
So stupid.
I to this day do not know how I feel about the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
Oh,
that was weird.
That was so weird.
I loved it because it was that perfect. What the fuck am I watching?
Wild Mutt and Cannonball.
I liked the regular show a lot, but that was on when I was in like high school, I think.
What was?
Regular show.
Regular show was great.
It was good.
I had a great finale.
What happened to Symbiotic Titan?
So, Symbiotic Titan was only on for a season, then it got canned. And the reason, it's a Gendy Tartakovsky production. It has a huge cult following, and from word around the internet is the reason it never got picked up, even though it was picking up steam and a lot of people were liking it, was because they could never reach a toy deal for the show.
Oh.
Which I called bullshit because it was a giant robot show.
I remember, it's funny, because I remember this being advertised on Adult Swim and shit. It was first, I think it was on Cartoon Network first, then they put it on Adult Swim. I might have to go watch that. I never really watched it.
All right, Disney Channel shows. Here we go.
Hold on. Robo Tommy, The Problem Solvers, Secret. I'm just going to run through the last ones.
No,
Secret. No, Ben 10. Uncle Grandpa. Ugh. What the hell is Mixels? Clarence.
Ew.
Who names
Clarence
the show
is
Clarence?
Good. Clarence is good. It's a good slice of life.
Whatever, man. Okay, what's your Disney Channel shows, John?
Just the early ones.
Oh, you want me to Google it?
Yeah, go through the list.
Disney.
Because the main ones I think about is like Even Stevens and Kim Possible.
See, Disney's gonna be weird because they have a lot of fucking like weird ass live action shows.
All right, so it's separated from live action and animated. I guess I'll start with the live action.
Okay.
Let's just run through the list. It starts from oldest, so we probably won't know any of these. Okay, Walt Disney Anthology Series. I don't know what that is. Well, I know it. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. We know what that is.
Yeah.
Zorro. Okay, it looks like it's black and white. That's from 1957 to 1959. The Nine Lives of Elfongo Baca, 1958. I'm gonna scoot forward a bit here.
Yeah.
1983, 1985. Let's go to the 90s. Where are we at here? Jumped. Brand New Life. I don't know what that is. Teen Angel. The Torkel Sons. Okay. The 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage. That sounds hardcore. That's 90.
The 100 Lives? Hell yeah.
Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, this is 92, 94. Flash Forward, Smart Guy, going wild with Jeff Corwin. Who's Jeff Corwin and what are we doing?
We're going wild.
I remember that.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show.
Yep.
All right, so this is Going Wild with Jeff. That's 97, and then so is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids TV show.
It was kind of like a Steve Irwin show.
Yeah.
Going Wild.
Out of the Box. I've never heard of that.
Oh, that's where the Asian and the black guy would get into boxes in the backyard.
I like it. Let's leave it at that. Don't say anything else.
No, you can't go back for that one. That is how the show needs to be described from now on.
Keep it going.
Okay.
It's fucking great.
Out of the box. Bug Juice. That sounds disgusting.
Don't remember it.
Mad Libs. I know what those are, but I don't know if there's a show. The Famous Jet Jackson. Not so famous because I don't know who that is. Oh, I've remember. Maybe I have seen. I recognize these. I'm looking at a picture. I've recognized those actors. So Weird, 1999 2001. The Jersey, 99 to 2004. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Even Stevens.
Yes.
In a Heartbeat. What is that?
I don't.
Canadian American television inspired by the real life EMT squads. That doesn't sound fun. This is Disney Channel.
Well, stay tuned where we stop Grandma from a cardiac arrest.
Okay. In a Heartbeat. Okay, Totally Circus. I don't know what that is. Lizzie McGuire. There you go. Totally Hoops. Okay. This is, just preface this. This is Winnie the Pooh. But it's The Book of Pooh.
Oh, that I know that one. I know that one. That's when they were like marionette puppets, and like there's literally Tigger starts hip hopping, singing about seeds growing at one point.
I had to preface it because it's Pooh.
Yeah.
As in Winnie the Book of Pooh.
No. Here's the thing. You shouldn't have said that. You should have just said the next one was The Book of Pooh.
Totally in Tune. I don't know what that is. Focuses on 8 students who attend Alexander Hamilton High School Academy of Music in Los Angeles. Series dealt with many trials and students inside and outside the. I don't give a shit. That's So Raven, 2003,
Yes.
2007. Phil of the Future. I liked Phil. Of
Yes, there's Phil of the
the
future.
Future. I need to see a picture. I'll open this in a new tab. See if I can. I like that show. I don't really remember much of it, but I know I liked it. The Eyes of Nye. So Bill Nye.
Mm-hmm.
Breakfast with Bear. That sounds dangerous.
That was Bear in the Big Blue House.
Okay, I don't know. Johnny and the Sprites.
Sure.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was my shit.
Yes.
Hannah Montana. Ugh.
Okay, cool.
Corey in the House.
Not bad. The best anime of all
greatest
time.
anime.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yes. I enjoyed that.
What is Bunny Town? Okay, it doesn't even give me a plot. It just says an American Canadian children's television program that was aired in Playhouse Disney, United States, Great Britain, as well as 70 other countries, and that's it. That's all it tells me. Okay, Sweet Life on Deck. I was off by then. Imagination Movers. Oh, I remember them.
I did. They were kid shows. I don't know what.
I know of them, but I never watched.
Yeah.
Aaron Stone.
Aaron Stone.
I think I remember this too. It looks like a Mission Impossible ripoff. Jonas.
Oh, that's Jonas Brothers show. I didn't watch that.
Neither did I. Zeke and Luther. That sounds like a Crips gang.
Didn't watch that.
Okay. I'm in the band. Okay. Who is the band and why are you in it? 2009. Good Luck, Charlie.
I watched that. That
I've
was the
never
last
seen it,
show.
I've heard of it so long.
That was like the last show on Disney Channel I watched.
Shake It Up. We're starting in 2010 to 2013 here. Pair of Kings, Ant Farm.
Ant Farm, I was Zach and Cody and Good Luck Charlie was still airing when Ant Farm started, but Ant Farm I hated.
I don't know. Kicking It, Violetta, Jesse, Austin and Allie.
Austin, I doubt that, Kirby. That is not. No, I doubt that. I highly doubt that.
What?
Kirby said a horrid fact about Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. The original producer raped the original Zack and Cody and left the cameras on. No, I don't think.
I mean, I know the guy who played Mr. Mosby killed a guy.
Yeah, but that was before the show. It was, it was just manslaughter.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
It was just manslaughter.
Anyway, Austin and
he ran in his lobby.
Lab Rats, Code 9, Crash and Bernstein. I'm just gonna run through these. This is like 2012.
Yeah, those are shit.
Dog with Blog, Livin' Mandy, Mighty Med. I didn't do it. What is that? I swear to God.
It's a Zack and Cody spinoff about Mr. Mosby.
The series. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna click on this and read the plot. A series follows brother-sister twins Lindy and Logan Watson and their best friends Jasmine, Garrett, and Delia, 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 as they begin their freshman year of high school at Ditka High. Each episode in the first season began with the comedic "What just happened?" situation, followed by a story being told in flashbacks. That sounds annoying as all hell.
That sounds
The
stupid.
concept was abandoned in the second season. There you go. I didn't do it. Win, lose, or draw. Girl Meets World. I've heard of that.
Okay, I did go back to watch that because it was Boy Meets World spinoff.
Evermore. Kirby Buckets. What? Kirby Buckets. Although live action, I don't care. KC Undercover. I don't know what that is.
It's fucking Mary Jane off of Homecoming show. Whatever her name is.
Okay. Best friends whenever. Okay.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Gamers Guide. Pretty much
every
everything.
Cat.
Huh?
I'm on the Discord and Cat put it up, the American Horror Story Hotel meme.
What is Bunked? Oh, it's a camping thing.
It's a
Okay.
spinoff.
I'm posting it in the Skype chat.
Okay.
Lab Rats Lead Force, Stuck in the Middle, Walk the Prank. This is 2016 to present. This is apparently still going. Bizarrevark, The Lodge, Mecha X4, Andy Mac, Raven's Home, Fast.
So that
Lane.
just popped up on stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, not an animated series.
Okay, animated. Here we go.
This starts in 1985 on this list. The Wuzzles, Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears, DuckTales. Of course, we all know that.
Yes. Gummy Bears isn't that bad actually.
Ooh, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I did watch those.
Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Watch
Yes.
those.
Tailspin.
Yes.
Yes.
Never watched. I don't think I've seen any of these. Darkwing Duck. I've heard of them.
Yes.
I haven't seen them.
Yes.
Goof Troop.
Yes.
Sorry. Little Mermaid. I guess it's
Yes.
a movie.
That is honestly a fantastic series.
Raw Tunage.
Don't know that.
That was from 1992 to 1992, so I guess most people don't know it. Bonkers.
Yes.
No,
I remember that.
I do too. It was a fucking terrible show.
Well, it's a spin-off cartoon show based off the world of Roger Rabbit.
Okay. Marsupilami.
I don't know what that is.
It was in 1993 and it stayed in 93. Oh wow, okay. The picture is. Woo! Never mind. Moving on. Aladdin.
It was okay.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles is fucking awesome. Sound it out, my boy.
The Snookums and Meet Funny Cartoon Show. 1995 and it stayed there, my friend.
Well,
Timon
good.
and Pumbaa.
Timon and Pumbaa.
Quack Pack.
Yes.
Fucking 90s.
Mighty Ducks, the animated series.
Fucking 90s.
Yeah, these 96. That's when I was born. Jungle Cubs.
I think I remember those.
Oh God, Doug.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Fucking Doug.
What is Nightmare Ned? I don't know. 101 Dalmatians, of course. Recess. I remember Recess.
I liked Recess.
Yeah.
Pepper Ann.
I liked Pepper Ann.
Too Cool to Be 12. I'm sure you did like that. Hercules. PB&J Otter.
What? Yes, I remember that, but what the fuck was that supposed to mean? I'm pretty sure I like that. What the fuck you mean?
Nothing.
No,
Because
explain.
Because the main character is a ginger teenage girl, John. Anyway,
I heard you like gingers.
You fucking right.
All right.
Kim Possible's redhead.
The Weekenders. No, she. No, she's brownhead. She's
No,
Weekenders
Kim Possible
was
is
good. Weekenders was really good.
Mickey Mouse Works. Teacher's Pet. Oh, Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
Yes!
Yeah.
Fuck yes!
2000,
Fantastic show.
Oh, I fucking love that show.
Disney's House of Mouse. That sounds like a horror movie.
No, that was actually not
Enter
bad.
the House of Mouse.
Literally what it was kind of like Mickey Mouse and kind of the Disney characters running like a nightclub, and they would show old classic cartoons.
Yeah.
What is Lloyd in space?
I
Who is Lloyd?
I
and
don't
what's
know.
in space?
Lloyd is an alien, and he is in space. I remember that show.
Okay. The Legend of Tarzan. I think I watched that.
That wasn't
The
bad.
Proud Family.
I didn't really like that.
Yeah. Ti Amo Supremo. Okay.
Okay.
This was just called Stanley.
Did you guys like shows iCarly, Victorious, and Ned's Declassified? I liked iCarly and Ned's Declassified.
I like Ned's. I watched iCarly because it was always on, but I never really liked it.
I like Sam. She's my spirit animal.
Kim Possible, of course.
Stanley, I think I remember what that was.
Oh! I know what Stanley was. Stanley was the kid, the big bald head. He looked like a grown-up Tommy Pickles.
I'm looking at a picture of him.
He had a book that he would open up to a certain animal, and the animal would come out of the book.
And then gore him mercilessly.
Well, it's weird. 'Cause, like, I remember the theme song sung by a reggae group. That was weird.
JoJo's Circus.
I remember that.
Dave the Barbarian.
I remember that.
I fucking love that show.
Hey, Elstash, welcome in.
Shayna's Show. I don't know. Brandy and Mr. Whiskers.
I remember that.
Now you want me to go back and rewatch all the fucking Buzz Lightyear Star Command.
Where is that?
Higglytown Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I ever watched this, but I remember the name because of, well, I'll just say the name. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Hyperforce Go. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
You missed a lot of randomness, Elstash.
Witch.
They were helpful.
That's an acronym.
Witch.
WITCH.
Oh.
I guess it was on Jetix. Hold on.
I remember it, but very good.
The Buzz on Maggie. That sounds like she's allergic to bees.
It's an animated show about a fly.
It
Little
is.
Einsteins.
Oh no, I hated
Flying
Little
through
Einstein.
the skies, Little Einstein.
I hated it.
Yeah.
I was in like.
Times.
What year did that start?
2005.
Okay. I was about to say I was in high school when it started, but no, I won't.
No, 2005. I think was my last year in elementary school. So I remember being like homesick. Like, oh yeah, I'm at home sick. I get to watch television. I turn it on. It was all Little Einsteins all the time. It was hell. Okay.
Ugh. Lazy Town? I did watch some Lazy Town.
Ugh.
I remember Lazy Town because of the memes.
It
the
was-
great memes.
Lazy Town was one of those shows, like, I couldn't stop watching it
Yes.
because it was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. And then when you figure out, like, each episode was so fucking expensive to make.
Yeah. Like, they were just
That's-
creepy.
But it's funny because I was always like, oh, it always got to me because it was like, you know, Spartacus was a superhero and I like superheroes, but then he was always like, eat healthy, and I was like, yeah. Anyway.
It
The
was
back.
weird because it was a mixture of, like, puppets and live action people, and it was like, the fuck is going on?
The Backyardigans I loved.
Ugh, Backyardigans. That haunts my dreams. All right, Get Ed, Yin Yang Yo.
No. It's pretty good.
What is Pucca? Pucca?
Oh, don't. Keep going.
Oh, I remember the Emperor's
You don't
New
want to know what Puka is.
Okay. Emperor's New School, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse,
Yeah.
The Replacements. Oh,
Yes.
I remember that. Oh, I actually think I liked that. It's
I
been a
did
while.
too.
Oh, I think I remember this one too. Shorty McShorts Shorts.
I remember it, but it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really remember. Handy Manny. Wow,
Yeah.
this is all okay. This is apparently when I watched all Disney Channel shows. This is 2006. Phineas and Ferb was great.
Yes.
My Friends Tiger and Pooh.
Tigger.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I fucking loved that show. I was like it came on Playhouse Disney, but it was so good because they were super sleuths.
Only true fans can remember my friends Tigger and Pooh.
They were super sleuths and they had to solve mysteries.
Cars Tunes.
Yeah.
Stitch, the show. Special Agent Ozo. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Jungle Junction.
What?
Jungle Junction.
You're making me want to go back and rewatch these fucking shows.
Fish Hooks. Oh, Kick Butowski, Suburban Daredevil.
Kick Butowski was fucking amazing with the damn stunts they would make him do.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Cursize? I don't know.
I don't know.
Minnie's Bow Tunes. Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Little kid
Special
show.
Agent Oso 3 Healthy Steps. I guess that was a sequel.
Little kid show. Hey Poseidon, welcome in. How you doing?
A poem is ... I don't know. What is a poem? Motor City. Tron.
Motor City was fucking great.
Tron Uprising wasn't that bad.
Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja. Randy Cunningham. I think I remember ads for that, but I never watched it. Gravity Falls, which I can't even watch now because the fucking fandom is so toxic.
I'd never watched it.
Watch the show, ignore the fandom.
Maybe. I might. Henry Huggle Monster. Wander Over Yonder.
That's a Craig McCracken show.
Sheriff Callie's Wild West. The 7D. Is that a process?
7 Dwarves.
Oh, right.
It would be like a 7D would literally be like around your arm because the number means the amount of stuff or like the distance around your body. I think.
But then
we'll go with that. No, sure, we'll go with that.
I don't think. But then what about, because there's size that's higher than D. Bras, what are they and how do they work?
No, the letters are the boob size and the number is the strap.
Let's crunch the numbers here.
Thank you, Disney. Thank you, Disney, for converting back the boobs.
Anyway, there's only a couple left here. Pickle and Peanut, Future Worm, Billy Dilly, Super Duper Subterranean Summer.
I think we've gone past what we watched.
That was 2017. This last one in 2018, Legend of the Three Caballeros.
All right, Nickelodeon.
That's what I was literally okay. Nickelodeon shows.
I'm thinking I'm done. I'm about to pass out.
Wait, can't. I have to go through the Nickelodeon shows.
We have to get through Nickelodeon.
Animated Nicktoons, SpongeBob Square. Okay, The Loud House. Welcome to the Wayne.
Awesome Anonymous, thank you. Welcome in.
The Adventures of Kid Danger, Rise of the Teenager. Okay, live action comedy. I don't know any of these. Henry Danger, Game These are 2015, 2018. That's why. Okay, hold on. Let me go back.
We gotta go back, John.
Former animated series, so that's depressing. All right. Doug again.
Ugh.
The Ren and Stimpy Show.
No.
Rugrats, of course.
Yes.
Rocko's Modern Life. I never watched that.
I didn't really like it.
Real Monsters. That's the name of the show.
Yeah, it was I just remember it. I didn't really care for it.
I don't even want to see this one out. Hey Arnold.
I remember Hey Arnold. I watched Hey Arnold.
What is Kablam? Kablam. The Angry Beavers?
Yeah.
Sure.
I remember it. Didn't like it.
Cat Dog. I never. All the
I can dig it.
Rocko's, Ren and Stimpy. These are all popular, but I never watched them.
I didn't like Cat Dog.
Oh, the Wild Thornberries.
Yes.
Smashing.
Oh no.
Rocket Power.
I was annoying.
Oh God, as told by Ginger.
Oh, that was even worse.
What was? My God.
I think that's the one Ginger show that I didn't like.
Was that the theme song? Was that the one with the theme song? Grass is greener on the other side.
Yes.
Oh, that haunts my dreams. I hate that song.
It's so bad.
So here's what we play from when we hit 1,000. We bring John in the stream. It's just a 24-hour loop of grass is green on the other side.
No.
Fairly Odd Parents, of course.
Yeah.
Invader Zim. I never liked that.
I didn't like it.
It's coming back, I think, too.
Elstash, I probably got 10 victories.
Oh, Chalk Zone. I love Chalk Zone.
Yes.
Chalk Zone. All right. The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, of course.
Yes.
All Grown Up. I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's Rugrats as teenagers.
Oh, yeah. My Life as a Teenage Robot.
I did watch
which I watched a little bit of.
I watched a little
Danny Phantom was my shit.
Fuck yeah.
Because he's a phantom.
I think the complete series at Target is like 30. At Walmart is like $30.
It is.
Okay. All right. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Everybody loves it. I've never seen it.
You need to.
I've only seen episodes here and there. I never watched the entire thing.
You both need to fucking watch
Cody,
Avatar.
is it an anime?
Is it?
It's the eternal struggle.
Because technically it's not.
Technically it's not. I do consider it though.
I don't. I'll tell you what. For everybody's definition, I think of what anime is different. Mine is just that specific art style that we all recognize. The fact that whether it is or isn't made in Japan for me is irrelevant. It's just that.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
And I don't think Avatar meets that. Anyway.
It's a good show. It's a
very good show. Doesn't mean it's not.
Fuck that. It's better than half the animes that come out.
It's probably true. All right, Cat Scratch. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
The X's. El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera. I remember that.
I remember it only because there's an episode where he needs guacamole. That's all I remember.
Tack and the Power of Juju.
I remember that. It was shitty. It was that shitty CGI show about the...
I remember the game.
Oh, no. April 26, 2008. Back to the barnyard.
Oh, dear Lord. No. All I remember is dancing otters.
With the ha-ha kid?
Yes.
Yeah. The Mighty Bee, I never watched, but I know about it. Oh, it was created by Amy Poehler, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yes, Amy Poehler starred in it. I do remember that.
Fanboy and Chum Chum. Ugh. Planet Sheen. I never watched it, but good lord.
I watched a few episodes. It wasn't that bad.
Tough Puppy. This is interesting because this is that other one that what's his name?
Butch Hartman
made. And apparently I've never even heard of it until recently.
I heard of it when it first came out, but I never saw it airing.
I watched some episodes. Well, it's a mixed bag. Like some of them are good. Some of them are just, okay, this is not bad.
I mean, this is October 2nd, 2010. Maybe I wasn't watching Nickelodeon in 2010.
Yeah, in 2010, I was leaning away, other than SpongeBob.
Yeah. The Legend of Korra, I never watched. Of course, I've never seen the original Legend of, of course, Avatar.
Korra? Yeah. Okay, I have mixed feelings about fucking Korra.
Okay. Robot and Monster.
Oh.
Creative. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Sanjay and Craig? That sounds like the most boring...
And you won't go home watch Sanjay and Craig?
You want to go home and make some toast? That sounds... Okay. Breadwinners. That sounds like a sitcom, for old people.
Do you not know Elstash?
Harvey Beaks.
Harvey Beaks was good.
Pig, Goat, Banana Cricket.
What?
Pig, Goat, Banana Cricket.
That's a name?
No.
Pig, Goat, Banana Cricket.
No.
And then Bunsen is a Beast. That's Butch Hartman's latest. Although I think he's not. Is he not working out anymore?
He left Nickelodeon.
Nick anymore.
That's weird. So he created this new series and he's not. Okay. All right. Live action stuff. Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Yes.
Nope. Never watched. Hey, dude.
No.
That's it. Welcome, freshman. That's what you hear before you get beat up. Clarissa explains it all. Oh,
yes.
What's the secret of the universe, Clarissa?
Yes, Clarissa. Yes.
Salute.
I love how he.
What?
Salute your shorts.
What do you love?
Huh?
Cody said something. I love how, and then I couldn't hear him.
Well, no, I said I love how when Callisto explains it all, they literally have a character that enters through a window.
Yes.
And one of the things is they literally brought up like, why does he always enter through the window? It just no one responds.
He literally puts a ladder up to the window one episode.
The secret world of Alex Mack. What is he hiding? I must know.
Yeah.
My Brother and Me.
Yeah.
Keenan and Kel.
Yes.
Not bad.
Fucking love that show.
Cousin Skier. The Amanda Show.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of it.
The Brothers Garcia. Noah Knows Best. I doubt it. Taina. Tayana.
Did we already skip all that?
I don't think I've gotten to that yet.
Because
all that should have been before Amanda Show.
and Keenan and Kel.
Is that?
That was like the SNL Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
Might be in a category.
Because it was because of all that Keenan and Kel and Amanda Show got their own shows.
Wasn't Alex Mack a chick with psychic powers? I do not remember.
All that is not.
I was a Barney kid. You missed. Barney made an appearance in stream.
Oh, that's not on this.
That's weird.
That I can see. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
sorry.
continue.
Wrap it up.
The Amanda Show, Brothers Garcia, No Knows Best, Tayana, Romeo, Drake and Josh. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Drake and Josh, and then Ned's Declassified is right underneath it. That
yes. Ned's was amazing.
Unfabulous. I never watched.
A little bit.
Zoe 101. I actually watched way too much of.
I did too.
Yeah. Zoe 101 was that weird show that like you watched way too fucking much of. You watched way too much of the reruns, and it's like, man, wouldn't it be cool if school life was actually like this? You actually get there, it's like, man, this shit fucking sucks.
She also got
It
pregnant.
sucked more for you guys. Anyway, Just Jordan, the Naked Brothers Band.
I remember that.
I remember that, but I never watched it. iCarly, of course.
Yeah.
True Jackson.
Oh, Naked Brother Band stars the guy who stars Nat Diaz. He was Light from the Death Note movie.
Yes, he was.
Don't ever bring that back up, Cody.
The Death Note movie.
Stop.
You know
True
you
Jackson,
like it.
EP, 2008. Big Time Rush.
Yeah.
Victorious.
Ugh.
That is the most pretentious name for a show. I know it's her name, isn't it?
Yeah, her name's Victoria.
Bucket and Skinner's Epic Adventure. That sounds like a horror movie.
I think it was about a surf shop. I vaguely remember it because I was watching iCarly.
This is from January 2012. Fred, the show.
What?
Fred.
You don't
The show.
remember?
You mean
you
the
don't remember
YouTuber?
time Fred had his own show.
Oh no, that Fred.
Yeah.
I hated him.
Oh.
Oh god, I hated him.
Mm-hmm.
When he showed up on iCarly, that was the one time I changed the channel.
I remember when he showed up at WWE.
Okay, this.
Wait, he showed up at WWE for what?
Because John Cena was the actor who played his father.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're
the movie.
right. You're right.
Okay. Let's move on from Fred before we get traumatic nightmares. How to Rock from 2012. Sam and Cat.
Yes, the short-lived good show.
Never watched. The Haunted Hathaways. I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. It came on
The
after Sam and Cat.
Thundermans.
No.
It was
Now we're
shit.
just getting to shit.
Every Which Way. Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn.
After iCarly, everything was shit.
Max and Shred. 100 Things to Do Before High School.
Still
Bella,
shit.
Bulldogs, Make It Pop.
Still
Kayla
shit.
in the Kitchen.
Still
Wits
shit.
Academy.
Shit.
School of Rock.
Shit, because Jack Black's not in it.
Yeah. I can see I'm looking at the poster for it, and you can see the teacher in the background who's discount not Jack Black.
Exactly. Like, he's a blonde, ain't he?
Yeah. The Other Kingdom. I don't know. Legendary Doodas.
That sounds sexual.
Are you just making shit up at this point?
Oh, television series created by Kevin Jakopolsky.
Okay. Now you're just making shit up.
Okay, so Anonymous, what we're doing, basically this is kind of our podcast thing where we just talk randomly about different things. We got to talking about our shows we watched as kids, so we went through Cartoon Network, we went through Disney, and now we're on Nickelodeon.
Okay, here we go. Former drama series. The Third Eye. 15. I remember that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? I never watched it.
I remember it, I just didn't watch it.
Oh, God, what was that other one? Goosebumps, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I hated that.
I avoided it. Yeah.
Like whenever they do a marathon on it for Halloween, I would just not go to the
You
channel.
mean you didn't like JonTron's Goosebumps videos?
I did, but the problem was, when I was a kid. Hold on, what was this? It actually scared me when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
So I avoided it. Animorphs, that always creeped me out.
It's a weird show.
Yeah. Caitlin's Way. What is House of Anubis? That sounds dangerous. Okay, well, nothing beats Dead Time Stories.
That was a show?
Yes, Dead Time Story. Let me click on it. The series stars Jennifer Stone as the babysitter, in quotes, who reads the Dead Time stories to the children of Piper Reese in a recurring turn lead role. Nancy Pitansky as the neighborhood tough girl who ended up facing off with Giggles the Killer Clown while babysitting in Who's Giggling Now? What?
Elstash, I've actually played a lot of Undertale. Already on the channel, streams and all. Just type in Undertale and look it up.
Just be prepared to wait patiently as this jackass figures out how to play. The Troop, Super Ninjas, and then Power Rangers and shit. So I think that's about...
That should be about it.
Power Rangers, Thomas and Friends, Alvin, and the Chipmunks.
Yeah. Are we just that to the point where all the new shit is just sucks?
Yeah, unfortunately. I am Frankie. I don't know what that is.
Nice to meet you, Frankie. Shut the fuck up.
I am Frankie. Acknowledge me. Do it now.
What else, Dash?
I'm gonna have to go watch Symbiotic Titan.
I'm gonna have to go watch some shows, or I'm probably gonna watch Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
One of the best shows of all time. Oh, that was fantastic.
I have to rewatch it. I remember watching the movie. I don't remember much of it.
I remember watching. See, I would watch the show before school. So as soon as the show ended, it was time for me to leave for school, elementary school, and I especially remember the Halloween episode where they had to fight a robotic vampire.
Can't remember that I've seen. Oh, maybe I have. It's been such a long time. Hey, Cody.
Fighting robotic vampires?
Yeah, we're talking about
Buzz Lightyear on Star Command.
I remember the werewolf virus one that turned them into machines.
Oh, yes, I do remember that one too. That was good too.
I'm wondering if I should watch. How long is Symbiotic Titans? How much? It's only one a season, right?
It's only one season.
Yeah, it's only one season. Yeah.
How long is the season though?
Like 23 episodes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you can get that done in about 12 hours.
And then Megas. I gotta rewatch Megas XLR, man. It's been so long. There's 2 seasons? Damn. I didn't know there's that many. Oh, it's only 26 episodes.
Well, shall we wrap it up, boys?
Yes. Let me just ask Cody one question.
Okay.
Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever watched Infinite Stratos?
Yes.
Should I?
It's a harem.
A what?
So should I? Is it a good?
You like harems?
Of course I like. Who doesn't like harems?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Don't worry about it, John. You're too innocent for this.
You are.
Is it a good harem though, or is it cliche?
Are you taking cocaine on my watch?
Are you taking the cocaine on my show?
Do not be taking the cocaine.
No, sir. No, John. I would never take the cocaine. I would take the Pepsi cane, but I would never take the
I
cocaine.
can't explain to you what we're talking about, John, because it makes it sound even creepier than it already is.
Explain.
No.
Explain.
So should I watch Infinite Stratos? I'm gonna do it anyway. Unless you're telling me it's gonna be awful.
I'm waiting for an explanation. John, I'm looking at you right now.
I can't see you, so I don't acknowledge that.
I want to know this explanation.
You want to know what a harem anime is, John?
I want to know. Explain it.
Remember, you opened this can of worms.
Yeah. Cody, what's Ikai, or is it Ecchi? That's the alternate world stuff too, right? Or is that
Isekai is trapped in the
Isekai.
world.
Okay, yeah. All right, a harem anime is pretty self-explanatory. It revolves around basically a main character who's a guy who has a bunch of, he's the main character, and every other character in the show is basically a girl that people can lust after, so to speak. The idea being is you have a bunch of different girls with different personalities and types and things like that. The problem with
a dating simulator anime.
Basically, it's a dating sim in a television show.
Okay.
That
was not that hard.
No, but it sounds kind of creepy because you have a guy dating. The problem is some of them get really creepy, some of them are bad, some of them are very good. The main problems with them is oftentimes the main protagonist is supposed to be like, he's supposed to be like a vessel for the audience to get into, you know. Mm-hmm. But as a result, he's bland and uninteresting, and basically the show doesn't bother with him.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. And then other ones.
The problem with harems also is they set you out on this. They introduce like 5 or 6 girls all lusting over the same guy, but it becomes very, very fucking obvious by the first or second episode who the main female protagonist is.
But even
who
then,
is going to be in the end.
Even then, in most anime, most of these, they don't ever she doesn't actually ever pick one.
No.
You know. So it'll end with all of them still being like in a relation. It's just frustrating, and then it gets even creepier when you get into lollies. But we're not going there.
No, never. I am not having.
You are too innocent to know what a lolly is, John.
I'm not going to Google it.
I am not having Chris Hansen flag this stream.
Well, now you've alluded to it. I do not understand. The lollies and the traps need to stay out of my anime. I'm tired of them.
Remember, John, traps aren't gay.
Oh, I've seen that L-Stash.
They are not gay. But I don't like them, so get them out of here.
Oh my god. That reminds me of the moment.
Yes, the opening?
The opening for that video. And you're like, are traps gay? And Hubbard goes, yeah, pretty much.
They're not, Hubbard. I will fight Hubbard onto that. They are not gay.
Alright, well, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. Let me know in the Discord. Your thoughts and all on the podcast, and yeah, we just need some feedback on it. Did you enjoy it, whatnot? So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.
So far, so fast, that pretty soon I was all by myself, which was a bad thing.
Oh, jeez.